I guess it depends where you're
with?
coming from. I was kidding. Are we going east or are we going west? No, I was kidding. So we have,
I was going to say both, but I don't know.
we work with the largest communist country in Asia, or we're not allowed to say the name to keep the girls protected. That's probably one of the furthest. South America, we work in Peru, and from here, that's not too terribly far, but we're all over Thailand, Cambodia, Bangladesh, India, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I can remember them all. Sometimes I can't. We work in Haiti, Philippines. That's not too far, but probably the largest communist country in Asia is probably one of our farthest.
What do they make over there in Asia?
They have a few jewelry pieces that they make for us. So these are girls who are being rescued from brothels.
Mm-hmm.
In that country, girls are seen as, second-class citizens. They're basically thrown away a lot of times because they all want boys. So they're rescued from that life. People will find them and make them work in basically slave labor and then eventually into brothels. Horrible.
Wow.
Can't imagine. Little girls like my daughter's age, even younger. So there's an amazing woman there that helps these girls. She's developed such a relationship with the government there that they'll call, like the brothel owners will call her and say, hey, we have a girl that's just not working out. Will you come and get her? Can you imagine not working out? That's bizarre.
Yeah.
But she treats these girls as not rescued victims and pity. She treats them like equals. They're so talented, and they do her photography, and they've learned Microsoft, and they've learned how to do the marketing, and the way she speaks of them like they're, just her business partners, and it's incredible. So we're growing that group as much as we can. We just have to be careful with the government over there. They're kind of troublemakers.
Yeah.
Or they see us as troublemakers, I should say.
Interesting.
And that artwork's going to be displayed Friday?
It is, yeah.
So you can go and purchase that stuff and help out.
I have lots of stuff. Jewelry, handmade scarves. We have some beautiful leather pieces, leather bags. We have a gorgeous leather messenger bag, if I can spit it out. Men's wallets, some Christmas pieces, good variety. Some journals with handmade paper and hand-bound leather binding. So it's just cool to touch, feel, play. Nice thing is all of our pieces are under $40.
Yeah.
So they're very affordable. Some of our leather pieces, of course, are more the bigger pieces.
Mm-hmm.
We want it to be affordable, so the more we sell, the more they can keep making.
Cool.
So.
And how much do some of those pieces run? And we'll talk more about it when we get on the FM too. But
so, like our most expensive piece is a huge leather tote bag, like women's purse, large. It's $198. That's our most expensive piece, which is very reasonable for a handcrafted leather bag. And then we have things as low as like $20. We have pearl bracelet from Cambodia that's like $20.
So everything's generally under 40.
Yes.
Around there.
Yeah. So it is very affordable. And
That's
they can shop online too. We carry a full
warehouse.
It is www.mytradesofhope.com and /Lani, Lani.
Okay.
They ship straight to them. So we have a warehouse in Florida where everything goes. All of our artisans are paid first. It's fair trade. If you're familiar with fair trade, they get paid up front, whatever they ask. So I could keep it all for myself, which I kind of do sometimes. And they pay whatever they ask. And then as we sell, they're able to keep making. Oh my goodness, there it is. Ta-da! Aw, y'all are sweet. I'll point out my favorites. No, not really. It's like asking your favorite child. So
these are cool.
The pieces are really cool. Yeah. We just had a new collection come out. We have a breast cancer awareness collection that just came out. T-shirt and earrings and a leather cuff that are really cool. So an extra amount will be sent to a couple of different awareness programs that we're able to help support during this time of the year, which is cool.
Sweet. So we're looking at the jewelry right now, and so I'm gonna look at the bags.
Go to the man stuff. Yeah, there's our bag. There's our man wallet. What women can wear it too. And then the messenger bag is ridiculously gorgeous.
Like that, the little
backpack. Isn't it cute?
That's nice. Yeah.
And then the big leather tote down there, the compassion tote.
Nice.
Yeah. So we have some kids stuff. A little turtle backpack that's made in Guatemala. They actually made from scraps from the clothing that they make. So everything has a different story, different purpose. Some are just areas where there's no opportunity for women to work. And then some are groups that we're actually trying to help them out of bad situations. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Cool.
For those watching
nice.
on the Facebook page, I just pinned that website,
Thank you.
so you can go and check it out.
You're sweet. There's some of our Christmas.
Oh, it's Christmas.
goodies.
Yeah.
Ooh, where'd those come from? Like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
okay, order me those and order me those. Like, oh my goodness, I thought those were all gone. That nativity ornament set right there that they'd have displayed on the wreath is actually made from recycled oil drums from Haiti. They hammer out 50-gallon oil drums that wash up on shore. Can you imagine?
that's awesome.
And they use a hammer and chisel. And I thought we didn't have any more of those. Okay, yeah, I need to order some more. And they use hammer and chisel to cut out the piece and the nails to do the detail. And the detail is ridiculous. But it's the whole nativity in a little ornament set. Isn't that the coolest?
I didn't realize that like I had to have something on my front door at all times until I
Yeah.
got married.
Yeah.
And then
me
it's
too.
like, oh, it's fall. You know, it's changed to the fall.
need to
And
make-
then
Doesn't
it's
a lot of
Tennessee
things
Christmas.
change when you get married? Like,
No, that was mainly it.
The
like
things
you
on the
have
door.
to, like
That
you
was it.
have to
Have to wear
have toilet,
pants.
you have to have toilet paper, you have to have like 3 rugs in the bathroom.
Yes.
Like those are things that you have to have as
Yes.
a bachelor. Since I'm a bachelor,
No toilet paper.
let you know I do not have toilet paper. I have
Okay,
maybe like
that's
half a
awesome.
rug in the bathroom, and like the hand towels. What are hand towels for? Come on.
For your hands.
Dry hands.
And they're pretty. Then you have those special ones that you only
See.
put out when the guests come. Do you guys have those?
Oh,
We have those special ones that the kids aren't allowed to touch. Do not wipe your hands on those. Use your pants.
I did not put that in the comment or the post that we are announcing those winners. I'm glad Ashley just reminded me about that.
Kurt was going to end up using them today. Going.
Uh,
Have you been to Southern Boy Cafe yet?
I have.
What did you get?
Oh my goodness. I don't remember.
We went and
I've been
had
a few times.
Shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
We had chicken fried chicken. What else did we have?
I
Some
can't remember
banana
what I
pudding.
got. I've been there like 4 times. I can't remember.
Did you usually get something different?
Yes.
I'm guessing so. It's a
I
little
did
bit
have
everything.
a salad. They had the chicken salad, grilled chicken salad. That was good. My daughter had a burger. She loved the burger.
That's cool. haven't had the burger yet.
Chicken fried steak. I think I did do chicken fried steak.
Mhm. I
Chicken
had
fried
some-
chicken.
I had
That's
some
what
nachos. They were a special one day, but they were
Yeah.
off of someone else's plate because they were like, "Hey, want a
Oh.
nacho?" And I was like, "Oh, that's
Were they
nachos?"
good?
Yeah,
I haven't
The
tried the
nachos are made to
nachos.
share, right? Sometimes,
Yes, absolutely.
So it's not
'Cause,
like they're
yeah,
like, "Hey, here's."
you eat the whole thing. You're like a glutton because I've never done that before, right?
Well, actually, let me see. On Saturday, I went to Texas Pit Stop Barbecue and ordered their barbecue nachos, which are really good. And I
You ate them all.
almost all. I would have been able to finish
Oh.
it, but I ordered extra, like chopped brisket to add on top of the already
so it
the
was
pork.
a lot.
So it was a lot. So,
Yes.
but if I wouldn't have done that, I would have finished it.
Yeah.
What's
No.
up, Jen? What's up, Vanessa? What's up, everybody?
You know Vanessa.
Do you know Vanessa
She said
and
Lonnie.
Miller?
I don't think we've officially met yet.
Well, let me
I'm
introduce
not
you.
sure if we have.
Lonnie, this
Lonnie,
is Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. If
Vanessa,
I've met you,
well-
I apologize, but I know we're Facebook friends. But you know, that's the cool thing. You can be Facebook friends, and
Yes.
yeah,
So I've noticed that, like, oh yeah, I'm Facebook friends with a lot of people, and it's always fun. So I want to meet Kelly.
and it's so fun to get to meet them for the first time. It's
Yeah.
like long lost friend, haven't seen for years.
Or it's like awkward, or
It
it's
is.
awkward because it's like, I feel like
or you
I
get their
know
Facebook
you.
post picture out, and you're like, looking.
Is that
where, Yeah,
them?
yeah. Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah,
funny.
we always have our filters on, so sometimes people don't
Yeah.
recognize us out in the wild.
People always tell me you look older than you do in your
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah, so we have so much makeup on for the camera here, and nobody
I can tell it's
nobody
heavy.
knows.
It's heavy.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So Jennifer Fuller also says hi.
Hi,
Lonnie.
Jennifer.
She said that I guess there's a facial party. Is that part of the beauty group?
So, yes.
They won't let us in. We've been on the waiting list of the
Jennifer's another girl you need to get on this radio, right, Jennifer?
Mm-hmm.
She leads Bay Area Houston food lovers.
We've had her on.
Have you already? I didn't know that.
We're trying to bring her back in.
She's awesome. So we're having a big event in November. It's going to be food and drinks and shopping and all kind of fun stuff. The guys can go eat and drink, and then the ladies can eat and drink and then shop.
I like to shop.
Well,
Are guys
good.
allowed to shop?
Yes, they
with the
need to
event too?
shop because we can help you with your wife's gifts. 'Cause-
Sweet. That's
yeah.
cool. No, I love shopping. I don't know if that's normal.
No, my
It's not-
husband does too. He likes to go to things and wander around. He'll go to Walmart for hours. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, let's go.
That
It's
was
Walmart.
like the hangout. I remember when you first get your license and you're like, I got to go somewhere. I'm going to go walk with my friends in Walmart, look at the toys,
Yeah.
sit in the lounge stuff.
I think the ladies like Target.
Yeah.
It's like
I love it.
it's our retreat.
You can't say ladies.
Sorry.
It's like-
I was
Ladies and
walking.
gentlemen.
so
Thank
here's
you.
why Kurt likes
I
Target.
love
Because
Target.
the ladies are at Target.
That's it.
So-
Yes.
He goes
Don't tell all
around and gets
my
a bag,
secrets.
The
a bag
Desperate
of popcorn.
Housewives.
He's following yoga pants, eating
Oh,
popcorn,
shut
watching.
Wow.
Aren't
Wow.
you? Isn't he married?
No.
Oh, I thought
Uh,
you were married. You were talking about like the hand towels and the bath rugs.
No, I said that's great that I'm not married.
Oh,
'Cause I don't have the hand
okay,
towels
okay.
and I don't have toilet paper in
just
my
get
apartment.
It gets loud when
Sorry.
he gets in there. We just tone. I'm sorry
He's
for
learning
that.
from Gardy.
Sorry.
Gardy's giving him all the warnings about what happens when you get married.
No, the
Yes.
only thing I saw was you put something on the door. I
Doors.
generally had towels.
Doors are awesome.
Yeah, you just
Decorating your doors are fun.
something on your door,
Yeah.
and then there's like my wife's like, I need to order this fall wreath. I need to order this or make it herself,
That's
and then
awesome.
like even in the spring, like how do we still have something on the door? Like there's an arrangement. And then we have a seasonal closet. I didn't know. That's new.
Oh.
I didn't know there was a seasonal closet.
That's important.
So it's under our stairs. So you know how
Yes.
sometimes
Mhm.
like Harry Potter lived under the stairs.
Yes.
Like our seasonal stuff lives under the stairs.
Under the stairs.
The worst.
And it
Yeah.
actually felt almost like fall this morning. It was so nice. Oh,
Wait.
it's not that bad. It's worth it.
I
A
went-
seasonal closet. This
Well,
is
Seasonal
the worst.
closet.
We never did talk about what happened on Friday night.
Did you get married? Well, I know he proposed. So he turned 30.
Ah,
You got desperate. I need a wife.
Well, he
I'm 30.
yes, he that's
No.
I think that's
Talk
what he was
about
feeling.
this.
Uh-oh. Too personal.
Too personal.
Too personal.
I
Oh, you
guess
just
so.
posted food. That looks really yummy. A picture on your.
Oh yeah, that's our
Oh.
giveaway for Southern Boy.
Southern Boy.
Oh, yay.
We have here we have a $50 gift card.
Chris is awesome.
Chris,
Mhm.
$50.
Yay. Oh, I didn't
We have
miss
a-
that.
We have a $25.
Wow.
We have a $25.
We could
have a
just go to lunch, you
$25.
know?
We could just make it rain ourselves. I
Woo!
don't think they really want these.
Nobody really wants to give
Oh,
away
you lost
gift
your
cards.
taco. Okay, tell me about the taco.
So
Taco pinata.
whenever we hit 1,000 likes on Facebook, we had a giant celebration in here, right?
We had
It-
Bang inside of a champagne glass, and we were cheersing it. We
Bang
had
is an energy drink. And so we
Oh,
had our
yes,
energy
I'm
drink
sorry.
and we had
I was like-
we had streamers and pinata.
Aw.
We're gonna wear tuxedos, but we realized it wasn't in our budget to rent them, and obviously we don't look at us, we don't own tuxedos, so we wore like suits. It was
That's
a great
nice.
time. So whenever we hit 5,000, that'll be our next celebration.
How
So-
close are you?
I think 2,600.
Wow.
So
And then at 10,000, I'm getting a tattoo that Gardy
Awesome.
designs and actually does on my arm.
and hopefully I'm gonna do it. I want to do his tattoo.
Do you
I'm not
do
a
it?
tattoo artist.
You're not,
I'm
but
not.
you're going to do it on him?
yes.
Yes.
Practice?
When we get
Okay.
to 10,000.
But
But we
what
got
we're
to get to
thinking
10,000.
but we're thinking if we could somehow get to 10,000 by this year, that would be, I feel like a good incentive that people would like to see me do a tattoo on Kurt. I told him he could be a SoundCloud rapper and I'd do it on his face. Have you noticed the trend of that?
No,
The
I don't like the face one.
yeah, but like okay, right. So
It
look
just-
at this. So face and it says like
Do you have one on your face?
no, I
Oh,
do not. I was
I was
just
going
saying
to
like
say,
so
you have a
people know-
hidden.
yeah, like a little KHEA there, or like on the inside of your lip.
Yeah,
Those will
no.
go
Oh,
away.
man. I
Like-
could do that.
What do you think, Rockwell?
That's awesome. Inside your lip. Ow.
Yeah, I don't have one in
So
there.
my daughter turns 18 in a few years, and I turn 50
Mhm.
in a few years. So
Are you
we're
getting
going to
matching
do one.
tattoos?
We are. We're going to
That's
get
cool.
little pineapples.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh, is it gonna be on a pizza?
No pizza
Oh,
pineapple,
thank
just
goodness.
pineapple.
Like a cartoon pineapple
Every
or
time
like
you
a
say
realistic
the word
one?
I think-
pineapple, my heart rate like jumps up like
No.
100. Like
So pineapples have meaning for me. That's how my family ended up in Hawaii 5 generations ago. Pineapples. So, and it's a symbol of hospitality, which is like a
So
really big
you have
deal for
family
me.
in Hawaii?
I do. That's where I was born. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the pineapple, I don't know. We're searching. We saw one that's kind of a Art Deco looking one. That's kind of cool.
Yes.
So my husband's, I don't think he's really up for it. He thinks it's kind of weird that we're getting matching tattoos, but
it means something.
I think it'd be
Most of my
cool.
my tattoos mean something, but a lot of people, it doesn't matter. If you want to get one, I suppose.
they're
But
kinda
if you
cool.
if it has a meaning, I think that's cool. But I don't want to hate on people because some people
Mm-hmm.
just get random stuff.
Random stuff.
I just searched sexy guy tattoos on Instagram, and that's how I
Oh,
got
no.
mine.
I
Do you
think it
have
was-
one too?
Yeah.
I think it,
Oh, that's really sexy. That's
I think it
awesome.
was an accident because he was like just searching like
Okay, so share the meaning behind that. Put your arm on Facebook and share the meaning behind.
Go back to I can see, make sure that people are
I need to know the explanation for that. It looks like Star Trek.
I Google searched
Sexy
sexy guy
man.
tattoos on Instagram, and this was the tattoo. I'm not
Yeah.
joking, but it actually does have a little bit of meaning. I made.
Do you flash that at women?
He has a
I
couple
do.
meanings. Like I've
Okay.
heard Kurt explain this, and I'm really
Different
excited
times?
to see. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
okay.
a different thing. And I'm
Okay.
like, oh, it just keeps.
I
Okay.
moved to Texas from Vermont.
This is true.
I'm
I had
sorry.
a girl that
I'm a
I
fact
really
checker.
liked that lived in Vermont. We dated and we did a long distance relationship kind of thing for a while.
Okay, that's true.
And I decided one day that I was just going to up and leave and move to Vermont. Literally packed what I could in my car, left everything else behind.
And I'm pretty convinced that this was all just to get rid of his cat because he gave his cat away and like his furniture. But keep going, keep going.
And got halfway and decided I was making a stupid decision and turned around and came back to Texas. And that weekend,
Cat
I
free, by the
decided-
way.
Cat was waiting for
Cat
you.
free.
Cat
Was the
free.
cat waiting for you?
But I
That's
literally
gone,
lost everything. I lost the girl.
Lost the cat.
I've never had feelings for someone as much as like it was pretty intense. But
What about your current girlfriend?
at some point,
Aww.
um,
Your feelings are more intense for your current girlfriend.
yes,
Okay. Trying to help
So
you
that
out here.
weekend I said that I will never make that mistake again, and so I got the mountains to remind me of Vermont, and then
Aw.
always, to just look down and remember that moment.
That choice you made.
See, I've also heard a couple
Aw.
other reasons that Kurt has told for this tattoo.
It was the start of one and he couldn't finish it.
Yes, that was one.
The other ones that I've heard, it was from
What?
Tornwell's song, and then there was like also he said it was from like Miley Cyrus's song,
Oh yeah, so I told
and
my
then he
students.
also said that
Miley.
it stands for like past, present, and future.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
So I told my students, I was like, because showed up that next weekend with it. I was a teacher, and they go, "Did you get it tattooed?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's for
big deal.
like never stop the climb." And they go, "Mr. Casper, that is a Miley Cyrus song." And I was like, "Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I can
that's
never say that
funny.
again."
yeah.
No, it has different meanings.
Where did you teach? What did you teach?
I taught video at Chavez High School in Houston.
Poor
Oh.
kids.
Poor kid. I had
Nuh-uh.
150 students every day.
That's a lot of
It
kids.
was
That's awesome.
it was
Yeah.
awful. I did not like it. I hated every minute of teaching because there's just so many. There were kids that by the end of the year I didn't even still know their name. I'm like, "You are who?"
Aw.
That's bad.
That is bad. I don't know what to say to that. I like the pineapple tattoo idea. That's cool. You're from Hawaii. I went to Hawaii about 2 months ago. It was my first time. I
Isn't it
went with my
amazing?
family, and the pineapples were great. And that's what they were saying. Like, hey, these are the best pineapples you'll probably have in your entire life, and they were really good.
Everything tastes different.
Mhm.
The papaya and the mango, everything tastes different.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful place. Where'd you go?
Jennifer, where did we go?
Pineapple.
Oh, no, look, where did we go in Hawaii? I don't remember. But since coming back from Hawaii, I've seen the movie Moana. I would say,
800 times.
yeah, my daughter. So she's 1.5 now, and so that's the age where you kind of get into stuff.
Movies. You watch them over and over and over.
We went to Honolulu. She says
That's where I was born. That's awesome.
that's cool. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
So we went
It's-
on a fishing trip. We went on a chartered fishing trip, and me and my wife both got seasick. We didn't realize it was like a trolling trip. But I was asking, like, hey, is there a place like Academy or like a sporting goods store? And everyone was like, well, there's a Ross. But it just kind of blew my mind. I was like, man, because I wasn't planning on going fishing, but I was like, I could buy like a fishing shirt or some kind of gear, but there wasn't anything like that.
Hawaii's it's very laid back. It's a different.
It is.
Yeah, you just go in your shorts and
Are
your
you still laid?
slippers.
Are you still laid back like that, or have you? How long have you been?
Oh, I've been here since I was 5.
Okay.
We went from Hawaii to El Paso, Texas.
Cool.
Ooh, big change. Green to brown.
So
I'm about some things.
Yeah.
Especially, I think having people in my house. I'm I clean, but I'm not one of those like, don't touch that, don't sit there, don't.
Yeah. So I asked people, like, we were gonna rent a chair to sit on the beach in like an umbrella, and I'm like, what time do y'all open in the morning? Oh, 7, 8 o'clock. And I was like, so is it 7 or 8 o'clock? Is that a new time?
Whenever they
And
get
I was
here.
like, yeah, we got 10 seconds. We're gonna go on the FM as well. Sound good?
Uh-oh.
All right.
Alrighty. I hear music.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We got Lonnie in studio. hanging out with us, talking about a really cool event that is coming up. Lonnie, how are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. Thank you.
You know, now that I realize you're from Hawaii, born in Hawaii, I was like, Lonnie sounds like a Hawaiian name. Is it?
My middle name is Alohilani, and that's where that comes from.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's actually that's really pretty, and I've never heard anything like that before.
Thank you.
So I am excited that you're here today. We've been talking a lot on social media, Facebook and YouTube and everywhere else that they'll legally allow us to stream, about what's coming up. There is an art walk coming up. Can you share a little bit about the event and then how you come and what you're bringing to this event?
So the art walk will be in Kima on Saturday from 2 to 7, where Toucan Alley is near Art of Coffee. Art of Coffee is sponsoring this. There will be lots and lots of artists and people hanging out. Go to have some wine, and there's pizza and there's ice cream. And artists that will be displaying things that they've made personally. I am not an artist, no matter what they say.
Even if Curt told me that you were an artist, I feel like everybody has some kind of art they can create.
Yes. I can do it. I can do it like once, and then I'm bored. Okay, next.
You even mentioned like cooking, like you make pizza at home. Like there's an art to that.
There's an art. I do like to cook.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We like to eat. I feel like we could be friends.
We could. I'll bring you food. I'll bring you pineapple pizza.
Hey, that sounds perfect, because it would just be for me. Curt would be hungry in the corner.
The worst.
But I will be marketing and sharing artist pieces from artists all over the world. That's my job. I don't have to make it. I just get to sell it, which is really fun.
That's cool.
And share the stories. So that's what I'll be doing: jewelry, handbags, purses, scarves, home decor, Christmas stuff. But come out and support the local artists. They need our support, and they're amazing. Christmas is coming. Buy some art to share.
Cool. I feel like art is a good gift. You know, me and my wife, we went on a lot of trips before we started having kids, right? And since we had kids, now we're kind of getting to a point where like, hey, we can go. But for like an anniversary, we decided like, hey, instead of spending money on something, let's like buy art, so we have a couple pieces like in our house where we were somewhere. I didn't realize how nice and how expensive, and I mean, even framing something sometimes like blows my mind how much it costs, but it looks great and they last literally forever.
Yeah.
And it kind of, you look at it, you look at a piece of jewelry and you remember like, hey, that's whenever we were in Hawaii,
right?
That's kind of neat. It can and last forever potentially.
And when it's something that somebody has put their love into, whether it's making a piece of jewelry or a piece of art, they touched that with their hands and gave them part of their soul into it.
Yeah. So you work with artists and I guess people who represent artists from all over the world. Can you share maybe some of the places and what these how this works?
So we work Haiti, Bangladesh, Cambodia, Asia, India. We have groups here in the United States, one in California, one in Tennessee. So 16, 17 different countries: South America, Peru, where else in South America? Guatemala, Costa Rica. So basically we partner with them. They're extremely talented artisans that do jewelry and scarves and bags and home decor and gift items and Christmas stuff. So they make it all, because that is not my talent, not even close. My talent is wearing it, sharing it. And I say it's like Bluebell. I buy all I can and sell the rest. So we partner with them. We pay them upfront for everything. They're paid first. Then from there, we're able to market their pieces so they can keep on making and keep taking care of their family. And we also provide them with healthcare, education. We built 3 schools last year, which I'm really excited about.
Where are those at?
We have one in Haiti, one in Southeast Asia, and one in India.
That's awesome.
So, knowing that kids are being educated, that is the key to empowering people out of poverty is education. And that's what we want to do. These women who don't want handouts, they want to work, they want an opportunity. So we help provide them with that. And in the same time, they help provide me with a way to make an income for my family too.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Right now, it is 9:21. This is Kickstart. We're going to be on till a little bit before 11 o'clock, and we're ending early because the power in the building's getting shut off at 11 due to some issues that we had on Saturday with lightning and a pole that has our power.
The last time that we were sitting in the studio and we had power issues was when the Art of Coffee, when we were talking about the Art of Coffee, we were just sitting there, and all of a sudden, bam. We're like,
pitch black.
Well, that just happened.
Yeah, it was really loud. And we're hoping it's not something because of the art of coffee is involved with like power, like a higher weather thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Has there been any weird stuff that's happened in
I don't know.
Kemah?
That's weird. I'll watch out on Saturday.
Okay.
I won't stand next to any power poles or.
Okay. I would highly recommend that. Yeah, you don't do that.
So one of the things that we were talking about with our Facebook family was the website where you can go and check out some of the stuff and actually make some purchases, correct?
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about that website and what can they all get?
So you can shop on website. Do you want me to give you the website?
Let's do it.
All right. It is www.mytradesofhope, should I spell it? .com and then /Lani, LANI.
Whenever you said the www, it reminded me of like the WWWB. Did anybody else watch that growing up? That channel? No, 39. They changed it. It's not a channel anymore.
I remember. It's not a channel anymore.
Wow.
I don't think so.
We didn't have cable growing up.
It's the CW now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's like UPN and WB
remember.
merged and made
When
the
you
CW.
had the little box, you know,
Mhm.
when you before you had cable, you had the little digital box.
Yeah.
That changed things. I
Yeah.
remember. That's funny. What else did you ask me?
Oh,
Click on the
Wait,
button. What is
Kurt
he-
gives me hand signals over here sometimes, and he thinks that I speak sign language. I wish I could. I don't think he does either. But I'm just like, what are you saying?
It's his own language.
Just say it.
I was poking the box.
Oh, he's hitting the cable box.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no hand signal. That's
He
why
was
I was
just like, well,
was
you
like-
looked at me in the
and
eye.
then you looked down and I was like, there's nothing there, Gardy.
That's
Like, there's
awesome.
nothing below me. Sorry.
Man.
I grew up in way West Texas, and our cable actually came from Los Angeles, which was really neat. Yeah, isn't that weird?
What?
From LA.
So you would have like the local channels in
Yeah.
LA for like the
Yeah.
news and all that.
We had the commercials were the best. Cal Worthington and his dog Spot. Do you remember that?
No.
Somebody has to remember that. Someone who's old like me from California will remember that.
You know what? One of my favorite commercials, and he still does it, like the Texas Hammer, like for Texas, the lawyer. You know what I'm talking about?
Jim Adler.
Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. Man, those lawyer commercials, because they are
They're
the best,
hilarious.
and they know it. They're like, well, we're not going to do it super serious. Kind of make it a little bit,
Cheesy.
yeah, cheesy. And that's
Yeah.
what makes it so good.
And you remember them.
You do.
That's the bad
And
part.
he's still doing it. And now he has his son practicing in the law firm with him. And it's just a great story.
That's funny.
You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're hanging out with Lonnie, talking about the art walk that's happening. Is it this weekend?
It is?
This weekend. We're praying for no rain.
Seriously.
What time does that start?
2 to 7, I believe. 2 to 7.
Cool. If y'all have any questions, please let us know. If you're watching on social media, feel free to share this out. If you're watching on our YouTube stream, feel free to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ask a question there. We're going to take a quick break. This is Kickstart. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM.
That song. Okay, yeah, I hate hearing myself. I never feel like I
You're
sound
doing
like
great.
I never feel like I sound like it's fun.
Sound like yourself.
Actually, this is what I wanted to do when I grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I had children. We moved way too much. I was going to go back to school and get my master's in communications, and
Mm-hmm.
then we moved and moved and moved and moved, and I never did. So
You are a natural at it.
you're sweet. Thank
So-
you.
What is your bachelor's in?
English and a minor in communication art.
Sweet.
I need help writing papers,
For
just in general,
just for
50
my
bucks
own
an hour.
enjoyment.
just for my own
That's so
enjoyment.
funny.
I
I'm
used-
teaching a speech class. You guys should come to my speech class.
Oh,
Would you
you're a
guys be like
speech
my
teacher?
guests? I teach at we homeschool my high school daughter. She's
Mhm.
and we have a homeschooled always, but we homeschool just her now. And I teach at an academy in Pearland. It's on Thursdays, and so I'm teaching speech. I have 10 kids.
What time is that?
9:30 to 11, 10:45. So I know
I would
y'all are
love
on
to
the-
do that.
Wouldn't
but
that
we
be
wouldn't be able
fun?
to. That would be fun.
Maybe we'll do a field trip and come to the radio station.
Y'all can.
But they're a lot of fun. There's some
Mhm.
that they crack me up. This one kid, he makes me laugh. They had homework and they had to write like the differences between formal and informal speeches.
Mm-hmm.
They had to like write 4 things. And the last one, he goes, "Well, there's not enough room, so I can't write the 4th one." Really, dude? And I know his mom, and I was like, "You didn't see his homework, did you?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, you should see it."
So
Pretty
I'm
awesome.
a world class
BSer? Oh, a speaker or BSer?
He's a little-
Both.
It's-
No, I'm a former speech coach.
That's awesome.
Kurt's from Nebraska, and so he has a way with words.
So
And I
how'd you up in Vermont? Sorry.
yeah, tell this one.
What?
How did you end up in Vermont? It's an
Life.
interesting life.
Is it
That's
another
life.
girl story or a
It
cat?
is.
Girl or a cat?
It always comes back to a girl
Or
and
a
her
cat.
cat. Yeah,
And her
it's a
cat.
boy and his cat, really, because the cats are like always yours.
Wow.
And then anytime there's a new girl, never mind.
No,
I'm
it's
just
just
gonna
one-
stop. You go.
So you grew up in Nebraska. How was
I
that?
did. I loved Nebraska. And then went to college at Hastings College, where I was a national runner-up in persuasive speaking,
That's awesome.
which was awesome.
That is. That's
just,
cool.
Just throwing that in. Just slide.
Yeah,
that
just
in.
slide that in
Just,
there as many times as you can.
Slide it in. And then my ex-wife's dad took a college presidency in Vermont, and so we followed them out there. And then I moved down to Texas. That's the best way of putting it.
That's very cool.
Somehow I jumped on a train, and the boxcar children were in there,
In
and
there.
I got down here.
They help pull you in the train
Yep.
Mhm.
That's how
with
I
your
got
little
here.
stick and your little.
I'm picturing this like after you got done at clown college at Hastings, you like had your clown costume
You
on
went
and
to
you rode
clown
the train.
college too.
I did not
That's
go
what
to
Hastings-
Clown.
Hastings
say.
College is, a clown
Hastings
college.
College
Oh,
is the Harvard of the Midwest.
Of
Let's
clown
go.
college. It's the Harvard of
No.
clown college. And
We're
then
basically Rice University. Come on.
he's anyway.
Come on.
So then he had his clown costume on and he hopped on the train from Vermont down to Texas. And I just see him like he has a little stick
Mhm.
and like the bag and
bag,
like all
yeah.
his belongings. And
That's awesome.
whenever you were describing
That's
that
funny.
story, you were definitely dressed like a clown in my head.
Am I always dressed like a clown?
No.
in your head?
Not
Just in
me.
that story.
I kind of had that "Oh Brother, We're Out There" theme. You know,
okay.
the
okay.
movie where they're jumping on the train. And
Yeah.
I was just picturing that. Or
I'm over here trying to get our win.
winner.
I almost thought I messed something up.
Please don't.
Have you drawn yet?
I did. We have the winner, but we can't announce it yet.
What?
Wow.
And we're back. That might change things too. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
If I can find this last winner to tag their name.
Yay. How many certificates are you giving
We have
away?
5.
Oh, that's so cool. Chris is awesome.
I don't know if I can.
Have you guys got to meet Chris?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love Chris.
He's a riot.
fantastic.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. We met Chris and it's nice. Very nice.
I wonder. We might have to make
So who else do you
one.
guys want to get on your show?
We want.
Besides Kelly. Kelly, of
Booker
course.
T. We want
Reality of wrestling.
Who's Booker T?
the reality of wrestling guy. We really
Oh, I
want.
haven't
him.
seen
He's a
that.
former.
Is he local?
Yes. So in Texas City,
Oh.
he has at Mall of the Mainland.
Mhm.
He has a facility there where they do professional wrestling, like a local thing. But he's from Houston originally.
Okay.
He's like,
Oh, my kid would love that. My
He's-
9-year-old.
yeah, he's like in the Wrestling
That
Hall
is
of
so
Fame.
cool.
He was the heavyweight champion of like
Oh, yay.
WCW for
Oh
like
my
5
gosh.
times, and then he's still like, if you turn on wrestling, like he still works with them, so he'll be
That's
on there
cool.
at times. So,
Oh, yeah.
but
My
he's
kid
from
would
here
love
and
that.
started a wrestling school, so kids and adults, and they do training and all that stuff. So on once a month they'll put on these promotions where they'll do the shows, and so we've been working having wrestlers on. But yeah, we still would love to have Booker T on.
Have you asked him?
Well, it's really hard to get through his gatekeepers,
Okay.
I will say.
Okay.
And so we've had numerous conversations
All right.
with.
Somebody out there has to have a contact. Somebody
Yes.
has to have a connection.
Oh, well, I even tagged this morning, like we posted on Instagram.
Y'all just going to keep annoying him until he says yes?
Well, we're going to keep
stand
annoying
outside
him.
Will
in
that
my
work?
Hot dog costume and pound on the door.
That might
and be like,
call the cops on
Booker
you.
T, answer our phone
No,
calls.
that might get the cops there.
That would be good for video because we're going
Yeah.
to film it. So that might be the
Oh my gosh.
thing we need.
I think
Yeah.
you should do like a singing telegram, like take him a big bouquet of balloons and say you have a singing telegram for him. That'll get you in. Just saying.
Ooh, we could dress up like the singing telegram man.
No, we
Right.
should get
And then
real.
we
You can
remove
sing your
the
hot dog
costume,
song.
and we're like, Booker T.
But it's not really.
He's like, "What?"
Again, the cops would get called.
No, a real singing telegram, like the Barbershop Quartet.
You guys could
Andy
do.
from The
There's 2
Office.
of you.
Yeah.
Do you
We-
sing,
we-
Gardy?
Yes, I do.
Gardy
See?
does. I
Gardy
do.
sings. You sing.
I do
I
too.
heard you. You should do it. Do it.
Let's make it happen.
That'll get you in.
Booker T.
In the.
Booker T.
Who else do you want to get on the show?
Let's see. Who else do we need on?
Somebody. Who else should we have on?
I don't
People
know.
that are
Reverse-
listening.
Reverse the
Who
question.
do y'all want us to bring on the show?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because we are open. I see the Cambrel Foundation's on there. So they did something. We had them on. They do something Laundered with Kindness Day where they help people do their laundry. Like one time, one day a year was like a national. Well, they're trying to get it to be a national day, but as far as like Lamarck and other places, they're doing that. So
So I saw a video on Facebook the other day. I've got a guy who has like a mobile washing unit and a showers. He goes to like homeless people in the city and he lets them go and take a shower and washes their clothes.
Local to here?
No, I don't think
like
so.
Like
yes, somewhere. I don't know. I'm like, what a cool idea.
That's a great idea.
I think that's such a neat thing. I mean, just to have clean clothes, how life-changing is that?
That would
Just
be awesome.
right. And to take a shower. We take that for granted. I hate doing laundry, but I remember at least I have a laundry.
The one person who I really wanted to have, and I reached out to them, was there. I saw it on the news the other day. There's apparently an Asian, like a couple of Asians in Pearland, who like went into a McDonald's and saw that none of the models on all of the artwork were Asians.
Yeah.
So they went and they took a professional photo, made this big picture, and like they were in like a McDonald's outfit, snuck into the McDonald's in Pearland and hung the picture and then walked away.
Did they hang it or Photoshop it?
They hung it up.
I saw something. I didn't read the article.
That's crazy.
So they're local in Pearland, and the McDonald's employee, like McDonald's company, gave them each $25,000.
What?
For doing it.
Wow.
Awesome. They're
that
like,
is kind of cool.
For like the free advertisement kind of thing.
Of course.
They each got like $25,000. I'm like, that would be crazy. Like,
McDonald's really needed that too. That advertisement, that boost. That's awesome. I'm really glad those guys aren't struggling anymore.
Yeah, right.
25. They're like a bunch of like college kids who were just doing it as a prank.
And they got $25,000.
Yeah, they went and made it looked legit. It looked like a legit.
No such thing as bad publicity, as they say.
And they were like, and like it was funny because they had behind the scenes and they're like jumping in the car and they're like, I'm gonna be sick. I can't believe we just did this.
No, that's
funny. Kind of thing. And then it turned out to be a good thing. I mean, it sat up on their wall at the McDonald's for a while before they like posted the story and said, look what we just did.
That's cool.
So we have a lot of suggestions now. So we have Cat with Hope Village. We're actually going to Hope Village today.
Oh, yay. Yes, I'm going to the women's conference. So excited.
So yeah, we're going
to wanted to get Christina Wells. Have you asked Christina Wells?
Is that who
she was the one that was on America's Got Talent. She made it to the quarterfinals, and she's a single mom.
Today.
Is she coming today?
Well, no, after this, we're going to Hope Village and we're shooting video.
I want to go.
A promo.
Can I be your like roadie?
I guess so.
I'll carry your stuff.
Do you know Pierre?
Yes.
Okay, so we had Pierre on. He talked about the women's conference, and so he had set up something with Christina. So we're gonna do.
Oh yay! Okay, yeah, I'm following you. Just saying.
Okay.
I want to be one of those weird roadies.
So yeah, at 11:30, we're gonna be at
Hope Village.
She's gonna be there singing.
I might just show up. I'll bring donuts.
That's cool.
I'll bring pineapple pizza.
Ooh.
No.
So who else do we have recommended? We have Erica with Lighthouse Ministries, Hillary with Communities and Schools.
Yes, Hillary's
Sarah
awesome.
and Michelle with the American Heart Association.
Yes.
Sophia said some U of H students.
The U of H student, the Asians were.
Oh, they were U of H students?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know their names.
Hillary's a riot.
The master of speech over here.
Oh, no. I feel bad. Java. And then, yeah. I reached out to him. He has not replied back.
He's probably really busy.
He hasn't accepted me on Messenger.
Oh, maybe he doesn't do Facebook. Maybe he doesn't do Facebook. Does he do Facebook? Instagram him. Tweet him. My daughter lost when I do that.
I'm gonna do a sad tweet you to my post in his message. Like he didn't reply back.
Maybe he's not a Facebook.
What's up, Angie? Angie, you need to be looking for the hot dog suit at all times whenever you're driving up and down the road. Sweet. Chevy's gonna come with us.
Today?
Okay.
Yeah, he just messaged.
Okay, share about the hot dog suit. I need to know more about this.
Oh, I'll show you the video.
Oh no.
It's part of what he learned at Hastings.
Oh,
and the clown school.
Not just clown, you get to be hot dog college too.
So
get a job with the JCI. They call it JCI now.
You know what's funny is I was just
James
on
Coney Island.
Yes, it's JCI because that makes it sound better. Like KFC
James
makes
Coney
it
Island
sound healthier,
awesome.
right?
You know what's funny is I just went. I usually go and I check out the people who win the posts, like win the contest before I post it to them. I was just on their page and they shared today's live show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, you know what? You are very deserving.
Yes, you are.
Very deserving of winning, but I can't tell you who you are yet. Okay, Hot Dog Chronicles. Let me see. Come on, computer.
I haven't gone through your whole Facebook. I need to go through. I read. Listen, I saw a hot dog. I saw a video.
Right here.
So I'll reenact the audio. I said,
Oh,
man, I
my.
can't believe Curt. Look at my face. That's
Is that
pervert right
you?
there. Yeah. I said, I can't believe Curt let me drive the bad boy, the Jeep Compass. That's Kurt's car. Then I'm like, what's that noise? I
Oh
hear
my
something.
God.
And I'm going, KAGA
That's
Radio.
awesome.
Like KGA on Facebook.
It's so hot.
It
out
was
here.
hot
I'm
out
so
there.
Oh, so
thirsty.
you're drinking that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll help.
And I said, what are you doing? And you say, like KGA Radio on Facebook.
Oh, where were you? Right
Somebody
here?
honked. It was over
Walmart.
by the dog track in the
Oh,
background,
how
Walmart,
funny.
Subway.
And then somebody drove by. Wait, no, that's not.
Did they
yet.
throw money at you?
Not yet. Somebody
Darn.
drove by and honked,
That's awesome.
and I said, "That's a honk for KGA Radio." And then the armpit sweat.
Oh, you
Yeah, it
couldn't-
was the Hot Dog Chronicles.
That's
To
awesome.
be fair, it was super hot
I bet.
out there, and we were kind of sweaty, and it took us. I know it looks like that we were like one take people, but yeah, no. So we were just like, okay, do it again, and it's so hot.
That's awesome.
Ooh, I like the emoji, the three hot dogs, and the time. So for those of you who are wondering, we're going to be giving away
What?
5 gift cards today to Southern Boy Cafe. For that
Yay.
video, all you had to do was like, comment, and share, and that will be announced between the guests.
We
Oh,
got
my
5.
friend Jenny said hi. I'm looking on someone's phone. I don't know who it is. I'm just,
That's my phone. You're
if any
good.
weird pictures pop up, I'll let you know. Of cats, and
of clowns. There's like someone sending him clown pictures.
I'll pretend I didn't see it.
Feel free to comment on there.
No.
Just
Hi,
comment.
Tiffany. Hi, Jenny. That's awesome.
Yeah, that would comment as the radio station.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I know.
It's okay.
Do it.
I'm going to post some weird things now.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
here.
You
10th caller wins $1 million.
Oh no, don't say that.
you
And
are giving away hopefully some big
Call for
$1
prizes.
million?
No, not
not,
a million.
not that big.
Not that big. We're
Okay. I know.
we make like $5 like per day. Come on, we can't give away $1 million yet. Come on. No, but possibly we're trying to give away a cruise
Wow. To where?
to
Wherever some carnival
The
will give us
closest.
to. Yeah.
we have been calling like every day Carnival. They've blocked our number multiple times.
Oh, but they're going to give you a free cruise.
they're gonna come to their senses at some point.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they will. We'll make sure of it.
Y'all are trouble. I can tell. That's awesome.
Somebody did call us troublemakers.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Kelly, gee. You think?
So I made a
That's
post.
fun.
So the funny thing was I made this post on my own personal page. I said, we just got called troublemakers. I don't know if we should be concerned or embrace it.
Yes.
And everyone's like,
Embrace
no,
it.
embrace it.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was Kelly then, like, I didn't say who said it, but Kelly did comment on it. I'm like, that's funny because it was Kelly.
Life's too short.
This
not
is
to
the
make
first time
trouble.
you said that.
It was Kelly.
Yeah.
She still doesn't know that.
She said, "Who, me?" Yeah, you.
it
It was you.
She's awesome.
was you.
For me,
Pineapple on pizza.
yeah, I'll bring pizza today and donuts.
And donuts.
I really am going to follow you guys.
You can. I know we're going to be there
Don't call the cops.
11:30. No, if anybody wants to come, I guess you can see how we do things. But we're going to be at Hope's Village, and I think it's Friendswood.
Yeah, I signed up for that conference. I'm excited.
Cool.
Trying to get some more friends to go with me.
We're trying to go
I don't
too.
have any friends though.
We're friends, but we're trying to go.
They won't
And
let you in.
no,
They will.
Pierre asked us if we would be like hold
Innocent.
down the guys table because there's a guys table.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
so we said we'd love to. What time? But it's during our show, and so the soonest
Oh.
it's on a Friday, right? The
Yeah,
soonest
Friday,
we'd be able to be
8:30
there
to 3.
is right whenever our show's over. So we need to make sure that's okay.
Are you going to wear the hot dog costume?
You probably should. I'm wearing it. I'm
Man,
gonna
if
have
I
to.
wear the hot dog costume to a women's
There's a
conference, I'm
taco
walking away
costume.
married. So
Just saying.
There's what?
Taco costume at Target. I think you should wear the taco and the
Yeah,
hot dog
people have said that before with my
with
eye.
your taco.
So
Yeah.
the story of the hot dog was I was with my buddy Jimmy, and it was his birthday weekend, but it was also Halloween weekend. And so he's like, I gotta go to this party, for my birthday. And we're like, well, we don't have costumes. And so we went to Walmart just to look. Like we're like, we'll go to Walmart
Just to browse.
just to browse.
You know.
The hot dog suit was there and a bacon suit was there. And so he went as bacon and I went as hot dog. And we walked around and told everyone that he was my bacon to my hot dog. And so
Nice.
then the next day
How are you single? That's so smooth, man.
I know, it was
so
awesome.
cool. Tell it again.
And so the next morning was church, and we could wear
Costume.
well, not costumes, but like dress up a little bit. They invited
So you
people
were the hot dog, just a little bit.
So I wore the hot dog suit and got invited down stage, and then it just became a thing. Like
That's
the
awesome.
hot dog
He
suit.
recently just picked it up from being dry cleaned because
Probably.
it needed it.
Ooh. I did costuming for Clear Springs High School. My son was in theater,
Oh.
and we had some kids that were kind of sweaty, smelly. So we're Febreze costumes every night.
Mhm.
That was crazy. I met my husband on Halloween. Is that crazy? That's weird. I can't believe that. Oh, how many years ago?
How many years? Wait, no, I don't.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I
That's a
don't
weird
care.
question.
No, wait. We met in 1990.
Dang, look at this.
I
This
was-
hot dog costume's way better than yours.
What?
Look at this one. This is like a legit hot dog.
Where did that even come from?
Target.
Did somebody send it?
Nice. And there's milk. They have
Who just sends
sushi.
you a random picture of a
They have
hot
a
dog?
It's not
sushi roll.
random. So these are all at Target.
They have a
Those are
sushi
legit.
roll too. We saw it. And they have Bob Ross costume and the palette, like the easel where it's cute. I get my husband to do Bob Ross for a Halloween
It
party.
was just in Target.
Are you really upset? Like that
I
there's
am a
one
little
better?
upset right now that
You
there's-
know what?
They have a pineapple one too.
Ooh.
Imagine me going as a pineapple this year.
And then somebody next to you go as a pizza. Just saying.
I would barf. I mean, wait, what? I do not like pineapple at all.
He's a
Like,
very
not
picky
even
eater.
A little bit.
So that's been interesting. We go to a lot of restaurants.
And
he's
does
like,
he
"I'm
have
not
to fake
trying
like
that."
he likes it? He's like,
He just won't try it. He's like, nah, I'm not going to try it.
I have tried everything that we have gotten. What have I not tried?
There's a lot of things.
What is your
He
least
only
favorite?
likes macaroni and
I hate
cheese.
beans.
Really?
Any kind of beans, anything with beans, nah. Chili, nah. Spaghetti,
Love chili.
nah.
Oh, you don't put beans in spaghetti.
I'm just adding another one that I
He
don't
doesn't
like.
like. He
So up
doesn't-
north, they put chili on top of spaghetti. What is that?
I don't know.
That's so.
Have you ever heard of that? Is that why you're
Yes.
turned off from?
Maybe
They serve chili on top of spaghetti. That's weird.
I do not get chili or like.
Oh, I
anything
love
on
chili.
my hot dogs, like chili
I do.
cheese dogs.
Love
Nah,
chili.
just
I
give
love
me
chili
the
cheese.
cheese dog.
And I've talked about this before, but not a long time. Like Frito pie is like one of my
Aw.
favorite things. So if I have chili dogs,
That's our junk
I
food
have
night.
the Fritos with the chili,
And
then
the
I put
cheese and jalapenos.
and then like I like mustard on my chili dogs, and so like sometimes I'm
mustard on
like,
everything.
oops, and I just like put a bunch of
Put it on
mustard
your-
on there, and just like stir it up, and I'm good to go.
My youngest will eat pretty much anything if you put mustard on it.
Mm-hmm. Kurt doesn't like mustard at all.
Mustard's good for you too.
Yeah, it has zero. Well, it has some sodium, but like 0 calories most of the time.
Yeah.
It's
It has
It's
turmeric,
nothing.
which is good for you.
Kelly just got the pin comment.
you did it, Kelly.
Oh, yay. I wonder who else is going. I haven't looked at who
Is
else
anybody
is
gonna
going.
come hang out with us at Hope Village?
I'll sit at the table with you. I'll make you behave.
I don't even know what we're doing. We needed to talk to Pierre more. We're gonna shoot, but I think we wanted to get in front of it. And I don't know. He said there's an event going on inside, so we're not sure how much of it we're gonna be able to potentially.
That would be
Going
so
to.
fun.
Yeah.
It's beautiful out there. They did we did a Valentine's party for the residents
Mm-hmm.
this past year. It was really neat to go out there and do that. You're getting weird posts. Hey now.
Yeah. There's a delay, so sometimes we don't know like
What she's
exactly
saying, hey now
what
too.
it was too.
Mm-hmm. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So the dog lady's coming today.
Yes, you're a dog. You got your dog. from
I
up
did. We lost our boxer 2 Christmases ago. We had to put him to sleep. It was the worst day of my life having to do that. And then no more dogs. That's it. No more dogs. Yeah, right. 2 months later, we got Kingsley.
What kind of dog?
He is they said he was a Italian Mastiff, a Cane Corso, but we thought he was going to be huge, but he's not. But he's mixed with a lab.
Okay.
So he's big. He's about
he was young.
70.
whenever y'all got
No,
him?
he was full grown. They found him dumped on the side of the road in Alvin with a bowl of food. He carried around an empty bowl of food for 2
Oh my
weeks.
goodness. Just in his mouth carrying the
Mhm.
bowl.
Yes, that's sad. He had no hair. He was completely bald. He looked like an elephant. It was the worst thing ever.
Wow.
So he was very, very sick. But the fosters took care of him and got him healthy. And then we found him and we're like, yeah, we need him.
So why would like finding a dog that was rescued, was that like an important thing to you or something that you just kind of came across and was like, hey, why not?
There's so many dogs that need homes. So
Yeah.
many. I mean, Dina will tell you that. Deanna will tell you that too. So we had a boxer that we got in San Antonio, but I don't know. I just kind of felt like there's dogs that need help. We kind of didn't want a puppy because puppies are
Learning the
hard.
yeah.
I'm old. I don't want to do the baby thing again.
Gotcha. Is that dog an outside dog? So
No.
big
Oh
inside?
no. We spoil our dogs like children. Pretty sad. Yeah. Yeah, he's inside, both of them. We got another one in December. We rescued another one.
So 2?
Yes, but she's little. She's like a little coyote, puppy
Oh, wow.
coyote. She's a mess. She's a
No
brat.
cats then?
No, I can't do cats. You have cats still?
Yeah. oh,
Yes.
Yeah, I still have one cat.
Like on purpose, or they just live in your house?
no, I have one.
Do you?
I do.
I can't believe was somebody mad because whenever you were talking to them before and y'all got a cat together and then like y'all weren't talking anymore and then you gave away the cat, like were they mad? Be like, hey, where's our cat?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a sore subject.
that's funny.
A little bit.
Having to get visitation rights for your cat.
Well, he has to go visit like the woods.
Aw,
Wow.
poor cat. You just threw you under the bus.
He just doesn't know.
Yeah.
Gardy
Oh.
doesn't know won't hurt him.
Does
Yeah.
Gardy? Do you have dogs, cats?
I have 0 pets.
Just a child.
I have 2 kids,
How old are your kids?
5 and 1,
Aw.
and
Boys, girls.
boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl.
My son's 5. Yeah, my daughter's 1. It's
Yeah.
picture day today.
Aren't
He's
5-year-olds the
pretty good.
best?
It's kindergarten.
They're awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's a good kid. I love him.
Is he-
Picture day, and he's starting martial arts today at Al Garza's.
Oh,
I'm
yay.
excited about
That's
that.
right down the street from my house. That's a good
Mhm.
place.
Yeah, we had Grandmaster Garza in. He's actually coming
Yeah.
in on Wednesday, and we had a blast with him. He's been doing it for like over 40
I know.
years, and a lot
Their
of
studio
people have
got
trained him.
flooded and his
Yeah.
house got flooded. And yeah,
Mhm.
he's an amazing guy.
Yeah, it looks nice. We went and did some live stuff there on social media. And Kurt, are you going to go there today to shoot tonight or no? You had
I don't
mentioned
know
something
yet.
about it last
I
week.
don't know yet. Possibly.
Alright.
I don't know.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Possibly.
Yeah, let's go back on it. We got 30 seconds. Yeah, well, I'll be there. Kellen's a good
Like music.
actor. Yeah, it'll whenever we got 20 seconds, and then
Right.
it'll fade it out, and I'll intro us.
So you guys able to see like listeners and who's watching and stuff. That's so
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah, we love to
That's
follow
very
it.
cool.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy,
And I'm Kurt.
and we have Lonnie in studio. Lonnie, how you doing?
Great. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We've been talking a little bit about everything, including the art walk that's coming up this weekend, and I think that the weather will be good,
Yay.
and I'm hoping that it'll be a great turnout, and I'm excited for it.
Yes, me too.
Sweet. So how many years have they been doing this art walk? Do you know?
I've been there for 3. I don't know if they did it before.
So those are the only ones that matter, at least for the past 3
Right,
years. Those are the
yes.
important ones. And this is something they do a couple times a year. Can you tell me about that?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Okay.
The last one they did in the spring, but that might have just been because of the
They
mess
just
in
wanted
the
to do-
fall.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that it would be a good idea to do it twice a year. Why not?
Yes.
Be able to
definitely.
showcase. What do you think?
That'd be awesome. You have a lot of different artwork that's going to be there yourself. We talked earlier in the show. Can you just kind of recap what kind of art is going to be there?
So there's different artists. I know last year there were some, of course, paintings. There was some glass art there. Oh, just so many different things.
When you say glass art, what do you mean? Like they like blow the glass? Is that what that is?
Yeah, yeah. I remember somebody had some really pretty things. I think there was a guy with some wood pieces too, like hand carved wood pieces. That was kind of cool. There's a nice variety of things.
That's cool. I haven't had the opportunity to go yet, but I do like the idea of art walks. I have been to some before, and there's so many local artists in different, like, I mean, Houston's huge, but there's art, walks and galleries. And then Galveston, I've been to one down there. But Kemah, there's probably even artists, not necessarily just from Kemah, but even like Kemah artists to be able to get an
Yeah.
opportunity to showcase their stuff.
And that part of Kemah there on Broadway, or is it Broadway? No,
Bradford.
Bradford. Thank
Mhm.
you. Has grown so much. The tropical wine. She just bought the little yellow house, or is renting the little yellow house, and they're moved in there, and it's a great little place to go hang out. They've got stuff in the back behind there, places to sit and relax. And I love to see, besides just the boardwalk, other places that people can go and hang out.
Yeah, me and Curt, we actually went and shot 3 different videos that we're going to be releasing later at 3 different places. One was at Art of Coffee, one was at Cool Cow Creamery.
Oh, yeah.
And the other one is at Petrified Lashes. And there is a boutique in Petrified Lashes. There's a bunch of boutiques there. It was like Moxie District 31. And then there was another one we just stopped in, pizza places, Stutt Garden, all kinds of like delicious stuff and just like interesting things.
And Escape Kima is upstairs, and that's really fun. Have you guys done that yet?
Yes, we did.
So much fun. I did it for my birthday.
We were the fastest time ever.
That day.
Yes, huh?
We were the fastest time that day. Yes, we were. You can't take that away from us.
We did it in 15 minutes. We got out of the scary room in 15 minutes.
Did you just break the door down?
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
That works.
I was tempted.
We said, we will not do this video anymore. And
they're just like, okay, unlock. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was easy.
We wanted to film in there while we were doing it. It would have been fun, but that would give away like
all the secrets.
Yeah.
So
we can't tell how we got out in 15 minutes. That would just be wrong.
Broke the door down.
Yeah.
Just turn the handle. Oh, look at that. It's open.
Yeah. Escape Kima. It was fun. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. They have some new rooms coming. They always do some new things for the holidays.
Yeah. We need to go back, do some more stuff.
Yeah.
What else is around there? Because I feel like we went to a lot of the places, even if we just stopped in, but there's so many other places there. And, you know, like the boardwalk, it's awesome. We love the boardwalk, but those are places that are like off the boardwalk that still get good traffic and still are like up and coming and new businesses that are popping up.
The sub place that opened there, is it at Antonini's? What is it? I've heard it's
Antoine. Is it Antone's or Antoine subs?
I've heard it's very, very good.
There's one. Is there one in Texas City or one in Galveston? There's another one somewhere else. It's a local place.
I've heard it's really good.
Man, I can't remember. But yeah, I would love to check that out.
Yeah.
Down to check out anything. Bradford is where it's happening pretty much.
I think it's growing a lot. It's nice. It's a nice place just to hang. Yep.
Talk a little bit about Trades of Hope again. I know we talked about it earlier in the show, but just to remind people, because that's going to be out there on Saturday.
Yay, I'm so excited. So Trades of Hope is a fair trade company. We partner with artisans in 18 countries that hand make things for us. We do purses and jewelry and scarves and home decor and bags and Christmas stuff, gift items. So basically, I am not the artisan. I am just the marketer, because making things is not my forte. It is not my talent, but I get to help these other women around the world by selling and marketing their pieces. So basically, they make everything and we pay them up front, and then I'm able to sell. And as I sell, they're able to keep making more and keep taking care of their families. We help them with education and healthcare and food and water and wells and whatever we can do. It's a great way to buy something beautiful and support another woman and do something good with your money.
That's cool. I love it. It has a good cause. It's a good story, and we'd love to be able to help in any way that we can.
Come out and visit me, and just come. Let me tell you some stories, and you can see and touch and feel and try on and do something good.
With all of the stuff you have, like I guess there probably is an individual story with every item that is going to be for sale. So how cool is that? You can actually probably even see potentially a picture or like
we have pictures of some of our artisans and stories behind some of the individual artisans. Some countries we have to be careful just for the protection of the ladies. There's some that have left bad situations, so we're trying to keep them safe. But some of our groups are just amazing, incredibly talented women. There's one of my very, very favorite ones that I cannot remember her name. It'll come to me. But she's from Uganda, and she's actually handicapped. She's in a wheelchair, and she works there in Africa and makes the beaded bracelets out of magazines. And she was able to start having enough income that she had adopted a 17-year-old girl. I mean, it's crazy. But I have her picture and her story, and she's actually on our website and in our catalog, and she's just the neatest story. I just want to go meet her because she seems so cool.
Yeah. You said she makes bracelets out of magazines?
They do. And you would not know it. If you look at them, you thought they were like a bead, like a ceramic bead, but they're made so talented.
So the beads are made out of, like, they found a way to make it look like...
They wrap them around like a bamboo skewer and make them and then paint them, and they look like beads, and they're made from paper.
That's cool.
It's crazy.
Never even heard of that. I'm sure there's probably a lot of stuff where I've never heard of where you can, find a use for something.
Yes.
That's cool.
Can you tell us one more time as we kind of wrap up the 9 o'clock hour, what's going on Saturday, where it's at, and what times, and just kind of tell people why they should come out?
Yes, Art Walk in Kemah on Bradford Street. They'll close the street down and have a bunch of artists out there. Tons of different artists. Come and support your local people. Come and see me and let me share some stories with you and take some pretty stuff home. But there's so many artists that just need someone to see their stuff and buy their stuff. 2 to 7 on Saturday. Come and see us and pray for no rain.
Yes, we will. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun.
We had fun too. And if you want to come back, you can come hang out with us. Talk about whatever.
I'll bring pineapple pizza.
No.
Yes, I'll eat that. Right now it's 9:57. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to be announcing the winners to our Southern Boy Cafe giveaway. We have 5 different gift cards that we're going to be handing out. So stay tuned. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is Citizen Way. This is Kickstart. We're going to be on till about 11.
She's got the puppies up.
Now we have a puppy.
Oh, we do have a puppy. Mutt Mesh is coming in studio, so we're going to be doing some talks about rescue pups.
Yes.
But we also have all of our winners picked out already. We know the winners, but are you going to be the winner?
About that is there's a lot.
The first person.
All right.
So we do know.
We have a puppy outside.
Tracy said, I've heard nothing but good things about Southern Boy. We do love Southern Boy.
Yep. So that's Chris. He's the owner of Southern Boy. Go check him out. There's a dog outside of our window.
A dog. Is this the first time a dog has ever been in the church?
We've had we've had a turtle in studio. We've had a lemur in studio. We've had a kinkajou in studio. We've had a Curt in studio, and those are about the only unpotty trained things we've had in studio. So I'm hoping that the puppy is potty trained. So yeah, 5 gift cards. And we have a puppy. Who wants to see the puppy? Who has pets? I don't have any pets, but I did have pets growing up, and I would not be opposed to getting one again. But at this time in my life, I have a daughter who's 1 and a son who is 5, and I want to make sure that that they are old enough and help take part in the responsibility of having a dog. So I don't know. I've held off, but I did have some dogs growing up, and I see the dog a little bit. And we're going to make sure that y'all can see the dog too. But let us know, who has a pet? Tracy, you have a snake? What kind of snake? A snake and a Yorkie poo. So a Yorkie would be like half Yorkie, half poodle. That's so funny how they crossbreed stuff with poodles, and then you can just add poo on the end, and it's it's okay. My best friend, his sister had a dog. And it was what was it? It was a something poo. We always called it the nanny poo, just because we thought it was funny. There's a puppy. Let's see if we can get you on. There he is. He saw him for a second. Is it a boy or girl?
This is Bindi. Come here, Bindi. You want to be on the camera?
Is Bindi?
Bindi is from the Alvin Animal Adoption Center. She is available.
It's a pretty dog.
She is awesome.
We have a puppy.
So Tracy has a snake. It's a corn snake. Who else has pets? Who has pets, and where did you get them? Did you get them rescued?
Yeah,
did you get them from somebody you know? I mean,
Bindi.
There's all kinds of different places that people get animals from, and
Can you see if she sits on that chair right there?
yeah. So it's
Can you see her?
Bindi.
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 Hi.
Here, maybe if you scoot over this way a little bit more, and then we.
You're
What
good.
if we just have Bindi sit in my chair?
That'd be
Bindi's
awesome.
over here.
Here, you want a snack?
Ooh, snap.
Can they see you? Oh, can they see you?
So Amy says she has 2 cats
Oh, you dropped one.
and a yellow napped Amazon parrot. Angie has 2 dogs, 5 ducks, and 30 chickens. Angie, can we get some fresh eggs?
Sounds like a
Can we get some
house.
eggs? Angie, do you live in Santa Fe? Because she said that was her exit. And I imagine, like, if you take that exit where you did the hot dog stuff, it's heading into Santa Fe.
You dropped a piece.
So Rebecca has 3 pit bulls. Amy had cats that were rescued, a bird that's been with us in the family for almost 50 years. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
The birds can live that long. We had a turtle in studio one time, or
Ike.
it was a tortoise actually, and they said that the tortoise can live 100 and like
They do.
50
They live to be
years.
like 150 years old.
Yeah.
You have to have a plan for a tortoise before you adopt one, so you know what's going to happen to them when you're gone.
And like whenever you have kids, you're
Mhm.
like, hey, here's the thing.
You're
If
gonna
we're
have
getting
this.
a tortoise. This
Yeah.
is gonna be passed down to you. Let's make sure.
You're going to have a tortoise to give your grandkids. They do live a long time.
Oh, let me move my mic.
Can we see Bindi?
I may have to move my taco.
If there was a taco in place in my head, no one would be surprised.
Well, I'm trying to see.
Nobody that knows me anyway. Bindi,
There we
come
go.
here. No, stay up here. You don't need to go check out their stuff. Come here.
I'm trying.
Bindi, come here.
What is it?
Look. Over here. You can be online.
Cool.
Come here, Ben. Come here, Ben.
Well,
There
what's
you
on?
go. Good girl. Okay, let me put headphones on. You don't have to wear headphones.
No, you don't have to put them on
You
now.
don't- Okay, cool.
But yeah. Can y'all see the puppy? Bendy. So we have Bendy in studio. Let us know. Do you have pets? Where did you get your pets from?
I don't
What are
know.
their names? We are interested in
You can't
finding
eat
out
those.
because
Please don't eat those. No, don't eat them.
I don't have any pets. Kurt has a cat.
I can help you with that.
And how many pets do you like personally? Like pets do you?
Well, personally, I mean, they're all mine.
Okay.
But we have 23 dogs.
23 dogs.
But about half belong to the rescue.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I think 11 of them are ours.
Okay.
So,
And like saying that they're yours, like those are not going to be
the other 12 are adoptable.
okay, but
Um,
yours are not.
Mine are mine. Yes.
Okay.
We have a ranch. We have horses and cows that we've rescued. We don't have chickens anymore. We have 1 duck. So
Well, can that duck be adopted out?
he could. Yeah, we used to have more, but after the hurricane, coyotes got kind of pushed onto our property, and the ducks that we've had for years, all of a sudden, one morning we woke up and they weren't there. So we now
Okay.
have 1.
Okay.
We didn't know we had a coyote problem until we knew we
Right.
had a problem. So we do have 1 left. Where are you
Can I
going?
bring
She's
Bendy
coming to see you.
Bendy, come here.
We do have 1 left, and if someone wanted to adopt him and had a
She
good
jump in my
spot,
lap, or-
she probably will. We would adopt him out. He's pretty awesome.
Hi.
He's currently changing
Bendy.
into a girl. I did not know ducks could do that, but apparently
What?
they can. Yeah,
They can change?
He was full on mallard, and now he's turning brown. And my mom informed me that that's a thing. They can do that.
And why? Like they feel that there's a need?
I don't know. Maybe he's lonely. He's trying to find a boyfriend. I have no idea.
Oh my goodness.
Because he used to have like a whole group of ducks. But now he hangs out.
Now-
He comes and talks to me every day and follows me around while I walk the dogs.
King Duck.
Go say hi, Bindi. It's okay.
Wow. So yeah, who has pets and who is interested in potentially adopting pets? We have Bendy in studio.
Bindi's available.
Bendy is available. So far what I'm seeing from Bendy is nothing but love and very, very sweet. How old is Bendy? Do we know?
I think is under a year. I messaged Autumn and she's like, well, you have her teeth with you and I haven't checked yet. So I don't know.
Is that how
Because you check their
judge?
teeth to figure out how old they are. By judging, I haven't checked her teeth yet, but judging by her behavior and how she looks to me, I'm going to say she's probably in the 9 months to a year range. Hey, you chill out.
Say something on the mic.
Are you going to talk?
Give it a lick.
You going to talk?
Y'all hear that?
She's
Like-
very curious. She checked out everything in my car. Yesterday was my son's birthday. We went down to Galveston, so there's all kinds of leftover snacks in the car. I was like, oh no, I hope I
Oh,
have bones
Bendy was enjoying that.
before she finds Jack in the Box tacos. Come here.
Bindy's completely potty trained.
I think so, yes. They said she here, I'll read her little bio from Autumn.
Because
Let
we
me
did
see.
have we had a kinkajou, we had a lemur, we had a tortoise.
You
which
had
they were
Jim's
not-
Jungle here.
We did.
Yes.
The
And-
peelers are awesome.
They were not, and Kurt. We have Kurt in studio, and those are the only unpotty trained things that we've had in studio at this time, and so that's what we were
Wow.
wondering.
Good with people, other dogs. They haven't tried her with cats yet. She is adoptable for $45 because she's sponsored, which covers her spay, her microchip, and her vaccinations. Doesn't say anything about potty trained, but when I picked her up, I said, "Hey, do you need to potty before we get in the car?" And she ran over to the grass and went potty, and then came and got in the car. So maybe.
Bendy, come here. Bendy, come here. Come on. Come on.
She's very sweet. Where you going, kid? It's okay to go
Come
play
here.
with them.
Come here. Come here. Jump up. Jump. 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 Okay, let's see if we can show you off.
She's really cute.
There.
Here, move the-
Y'all see Bendy? She's gonna eat my taco. Pinata.
Yeah,
She's gonna eat my
There's
taco
a taco
pinata.
on the table.
Sweet puppy.
But she rode really well in the car. I've
See?
gotten lots of
Look,
kisses.
look.
We just met about a half hour ago, and she has
Oh.
been super wonderful the whole time.
Wow. So she's from Alvin.
The Alvin Animal Adoption Center. Anytime I have an event to go to and I am down to dogs that don't have good manners in public,
Yeah.
I go borrow one from Autumn because they have a lot of really awesome volunteers there and their
Mhm.
animals are really well socialized. You cannot eat the doorstop, baby.
So if you're from Alvin,
She has the
if you are
doorstop.
from the Talk of Alvin group, did she grab it?
Yeah, she went and picked it up. Here, sit. Good sitting. Good girl. You can have
You can adopt Bendy. She is a girl,
that.
probably less than a year. Very sweet. Very sweet.
You don't have to be from Alvin. It's just closer if you are.
hmm We do have a lot of people from Alvin who will tune in and hang out with us at times. But yeah, you can be from anywhere
It's just the closest shelter to my house.
unless we ask, where do you live? Where do you live?
I live in Alvin.
Cool.
Yes. Hi, baby.
So let's do this. You want to do the giveaway?
If you want to, when we come back on,
So we're going to have to end a little bit earlier than 11 because they're shutting our power off at 11. Dude, we got struck by lightning
Oh no.
and the transformer. So it kind of blew some stuff. And then the power company came out and
We've had
they
that
shut
happen.
some stuff down. So now they're testing breakers. And
They're having all kinds.
they were trying to do it earlier. And we're like, no, we can't. We have guests in studio. This is scheduled. We can't do this. And so they said, okay, at 11, they're shutting down. We said,
Okay.
all right. But we
Don't
want to
eat
get a little bit of
anything,
time
kid.
and make sure we're out of the way. And
Gotcha.
so nothing gets shut off. Every
She
time.
really is determined to eat your doorstop.
you just want to play fetch.
Will
Can
she
I-
fetch?
Can I have it? Can I have it?
Rebecca said we bought Boss and MJ and Sassy,
Thank you.
and Sassy is their baby girl.
Here, come
Aw.
with me, Miss.
Man, it's so hard not to say, you know what, this pet is no longer available, and like we'll be
Kurt,
in my
you need
house.
a dog. I feel like
I mean, she's here.
she's already here. I
I-
would pay the $45.
She's.
I can't take care of a dog. There's no way.
You totally could.
What about your cat? Maybe your cat could take care of Benji.
The problem is like I literally work like 12 or
Does
14
anybody
hour
want to? Does
days,
any? If
and so-
anybody,
I mean, you could bring her to work with you.
Hey.
Just pick up the doorstops.
that's true. She's in here.
She's doing just fine.
If anybody wants to adopt Bendy, I would pay that $45.
That would be
So
cool.
let us know. Maybe tag or share this video. If somebody would love to adopt Bendy, just let them know that KHEA Radio will sponsor Bendy. So share this video. Share this video. Tag people that you know may want to adopt a beautiful puppy. She's about a year old, and we'll take some pictures.
They have a little bit of everything at the Alvin shelter. Cats, dogs. There's a pig there right now. I got to meet a pig this morning.
That's cool.
So if a potbelly pig works better for you,
Go. We can get a pig adopted.
First person?
First person who, yeah, if somebody wants to, let us know. I mean, obviously, if that falls through and for some reason they can't, if anybody else is interested, yeah, tag some people that you know.
tag them. They can message the Alvin Animal Adoption Center page or the Mutt Mesh page, and I will put them in touch so that they can go up there and finalize their adoption. If they want to
Yeah, let us know.
get it worked out.
We'd love to be able to do that. Bendy is a very sweet puppy, and she's very curious.
Yeah, she's walking around
Sniffing
checking out the whole
around.
place. What are you doing, Jugger?
Come here.
Okay.
Buddy.
He's such a.
Thank you for sharing, Rebecca. We would let's see if we can find Bendy a forever home today.
Wouldn't that be awesome, Bindi?
Mm-hmm.
The good
Angie
news-
said she wants a pig, but her husband said no.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that happens a lot. That's our most common reason for people not being able to adopt is the husband said no. And it's always the husband. It's never, very rarely, 1 out of maybe every 30, it's the wife that said no.
Yeah.
Bindi, come
The
here.
husbands always seem to be the voice
know
of
my-
reason when it comes to too many
my-
animals.
My
Where you going, kiddo?
my kids, my son, so he's 5, right? And he was like, I'm ready, I want a dog. I'm ready for a dog. And so we're like, I don't know if
Come
you are.
Come here, chair.
So there's Bindi again.
She
We
likes
got-
to sit in her chair.
2 minutes and we can go on the FM. We'll put it out there. And I guess when we're going to intro, do the giveaway, and then we'll talk about, we'll bring you in.
Okay.
Get that YouTube subscribe.
So when I
Oh.
hit go live or whatever, I just took the thumbnail picture.
Oh, that happens. That happens, I guess. Angie, can we come to your house one day and visit all your pets?
We saw Angie at Legacy, which will be in later this week.
Legacy Collision over in Hitchcock. Yeah, Jennifer, thank you. We hope so too. Feel free to share this video out or tag anybody that you know may want to adopt a pet today. Yeah, just let them know that we would pay those fees and make sure that that gets taken care of. She's very sweet.
Girl.
Are most pets like $45?
And Alvin, the
There's
regular
sponsors.
adoption fee, I believe, is like $120, $135, but they have sponsors. And so if the dog gets sponsored, then the adoption fee is only $45.
Okay.
So I have to double check on the other part, but I mean, that's, if you pay the fee for somebody, that's your thing. That's not like, I don't know if they have to do it as an official sponsor or how it works. I have to check on that, but it's allowed.
Okay.
But they get people to sponsor and local businesses to sponsor so they can lower their adoption fee because all of their pets come spayed or neutered, microchipped, and up to date on all of their vaccines. So it's a lot easier than going and getting a dog anywhere else because they're already vetted and ready to rock and roll. And same for their cats.
I'm going to turn this. We got 10 seconds.
Deanna, Bindi, Mush. Okay, do I need headphones now?
You don't have.
No headphones.
Lamarck.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Right now it is 10:13. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Kurt.
And we are going to start this off. We're going to be giving away the 5 gift cards to Southern Boy Cafe. We had a video that ran for about a week now, and we have some winners.
Yeah, we have a $50 winner, and then we have 4 $25 winners. On the post, I have told you if you are a winner or not. I have not made that post, but we are going to announce those winners right now.
Okay, yeah. So congratulations to, and no particular, actually it isn't a particular order.
This one is the $50 gift card.
So Taylor, Kimberly, Trey Big, you won the $50 gift card to Southern Boy. We have Danielle Austin, you won a $25 gift card. We have Sarah Elizabeth Smart, you are a winner. Yvette Asciencio, you are a winner. Melissa Strong, you are a winner. We're going to tag y'all and let y'all know how you can pick up your gift cards to Southern Boy Cafe. Thank you to everybody who participated. We're going to have another giveaway. I think it starts on Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you for listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Again, my name is Gardy.
And I'm Kurt.
And we have Deanna in studio talking about everything that has to do with pets, adopting pets. We have Mutt Mesh. That's who you represent, right?
Yes.
And then we also have Bindi.
Bindi is here.
Yeah, let us know. So who is Bindi?
Bindi is an adorable adoptable puppy from the Alvin Animal Adoption Center in Alvin.
Awesome. So Bindi is about how old?
I'm thinking she's a little under a year. We haven't officially checked her teeth. I'm not as good at that, but she's acting like a curious little puppy. So
Yes.
I'm going to say between 9 months and a year old.
Okay. And we were talking a little bit, whenever we're just on social media, like how many pets do you have and do you work with?
I work with a ton all day, every day. My life is dog poop. Pretty much. All I do all day is clean up after dogs.
Oh,
If I'm not at home cleaning up after the dogs we have, I'm at an adoption event or up at the shelter checking out dogs. We work with several different shelters. We are a no-kill, nonprofit 501c3 animal rescue. We pull dogs from the youthless at the local shelters. We work with the Galveston County Animal Resource Center, the Alvin Animal Adoption Center, Pasadena, Bay City. We've pulled from Pearland. We're kind of all over.
That is all over. That's a big.
Yeah,
That's a big
That's
range.
a big area.
Yeah.
And we're a small rescue. It's basically me, my mom, my 8-year-old, and a few volunteers. So
Yeah.
we're kind of all over the place.
Wow. That's cool. And you even mentioned you have a duck right now.
I do. We have one. So, I mean, technically he's not under the rescue, but if somebody really wanted a duck, we could do a home visit and adopt him out.
That's cool.
He's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
He's friendly.
Wait, I can have a duck?
You could. Yeah. If you
What do I need in order to own a duck?
To take care of a
This
duck?
one lives outside because we're on a ranch and he's like an outdoor duck. I'm not sure the process of domesticating a duck because
Yeah.
ours have always been like barnyard animals.
Yeah.
But I'm sure with the right amount of attention and food, he would figure it out and hang out in the house with you.
Yeah. So we have Bindi in studio.
Where you
Bindi
going, kid?
is a little puppy, about a year old or so, probably a little less. And she's very curious,
She wants that balloon.
very
Bindi.
sweet. And she's just roaming around the studio, hanging out. Appears to be potty trained. I'm going to
So
say,
far,
because she
so
hasn't used the
good.
restroom in here so far. And I'm really appreciative of that.
Bindi.
But if somebody would like to adopt Bindi today, please let us know. You can give us a call or a text message, 346-704-1806. If you want to see some pictures of Bindi and you're listening over the air, we can send them to you. So just text us, 346-704-1806. Let us know. Let's get Bindi adopted today. I think that it's about a $45
It is
charge
45.
to adopt Bindi, and we're going to cover that. KHEA Radio will cover that if somebody reaches out to us and says they want to adopt Bindi today.
I mean, if I had an option to pick up a dog, Bindi would be the kind of dog that I would want.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, very sweet. So if you're watching on social media, and maybe we're getting a call right now actually. If you maybe think like, hey, I don't know if I'd be able to adopt a dog. Maybe somebody on your Facebook friends list would be able to adopt a dog. Share this video out. Comment on there. Let us know if you know somebody else, or just tag them in our video, because we would love to be able to get Bindi a home today. Kurt, what are you thinking? Oh, so one of the winners from our gift cards, ask them if they want to adopt a dog too. They could win a dog. They could win a dog as well. Bindi, not just any dog. This is Bindi.
She's famous now. She's been on the radio.
Yes, this is a famous dog. She has been seen by literally hundreds and potentially thousands of people by the end of this show.
If you want to, I don't know if it would help to show them our Facebook page. If they want to message this page, if you have questions about Miss Bindi, that is the Mutt Mesh Animal Rescue Facebook page.
That's what it looks like.
I will answer your messages and get you in touch and get it all nice and figured out. Because
Yes.
I don't know, they're probably listening at the shelter since I have their dog, but they might have missed the part about the adoption fee being sponsored by the station. So
Sure.
if you message me, I'll make sure. Please don't eat their wheels.
So that is at Mutt Mesh Animal Rescue. So Mutt Mesh Animal Rescue, and then you can just do the little ad that goes directly to their Facebook, and you can see again. Here's the picture. It's at the top, and it is a puppy and a little boy
That's my son and our dog Vader.
by the pool. So be sure to go check out their social media page, and let's get a Bindi home.
adopted. Where are you, kid?
Yeah. Right now it is 10:19. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. We're going to take a quick break. Keep this. We're going to keep the fun going on social media. It's KHEA Radio 99.5 FM.
Where did you go? She's down
What are you
here
doing?
nibbling.
Okay, so
Just nibbling on your wheels.
How those wheels taste?
She,
If you,
I've never tasted those.
I haven't
where do you
either.
live?
Come here, sugar.
Close to Lamar.
Good, she's up.
Okay.
She's very interested in that
Perfect. So we're
balloon.
located. Our station is at 601 Delaney Road.
Okay, let's see the puppy again. That's my wife. Jen, are you?
In Lamar, Texas.
Bindi, come here.
And,
Go over there. Go see.
Bindi, come
come
here.
in the,
Go see.
on the north under the building. There's some office.
Kellen would lose. That's my son. Kellen would lose his mind. Come here. You have to sit in my lap, though.
Oh, he has
You
a
have to-
snack.
You have to sit in my lap.
She
Come
says,
here.
"Oh, I'm sitting because I'm supposed to sit for a
Come up,
snack."
jump up. You think she can jump up in my lap?
I think she will. Yeah, she jumped
Would it
in
be
my
okay
lap.
if I
in the
pick
car.
her?
Probably would be. She doesn't seem to mind. You want to get up, Ben?
Fine.
Come on up, Ben. She says, "Well, okay, I'll do that."
Let's see. So here's Bindi, just a little lap dog.
And just
As
go
you
in
can
and
see.
you'll be able to pick that gift card up.
Here you go.
She's had a bunch of those this morning. I hope I don't give her a tummy ache.
Man, it's awesome. You're the $50 annual watching.
She's had so many of those because that's the only treat I have in the car. I have to warn Autumn. I may have given her too many snacks.
Bindi. I wonder how big Bindi will get. When do dogs usually stop growing?
About a year old. I mean, she's probably pretty close to full grown.
Okay.
She may get a little bit bigger. I don't see her getting huge
She looks like she could
because
be
her
full
body's pretty proportionate to her paws.
Yes.
If their paws look too big for their body, then they're not done growing. But I think she's probably fully grown. She just normally they check before they send them with me to see their
Yes.
age. And Autumn was like, "Oh, the one she had planned, she forgot she got adopted."
Oh.
She was like, "I was going to send you with Grandma Marla, but she got adopted." I'm like, "Well, that's awesome."
That's good for
She's like, "Well, Bindi's also great." I just haven't checked her teeth or any of that, and I forgot to do that before you took her.
So yeah, if you know somebody who would like to adopt a pet, especially Bindi, or any dog, let us know. Mutt Mesh, they are doing some cool stuff and trying to get some pets adopted today.
We have a lot of adoption events coming up this fall. So we will be taking a lot of dogs out from the shelter to go meet the people and try and find them homes.
Mm-hmm.
We're also doing a 5K in December at the Pearland Town Center, and we're hoping to have a big adoption event with that as well.
Okay.
We're inviting a bunch of local shelters and rescues out to do a big adopt-a-thon along with the 5K, and it'll be December 15th at the Pearland Town Center.
Will the pets be doing the 5K too?
Oh,
Like
they
if you
totally
walk-
can. You can
yeah.
bring your own dog, or you can come and volunteer with the shelter and walk with one of the shelter dogs.
Yeah, the pets love that. I see them just enjoy being able to walk around.
It's called,
go for a
called the
walk.
Mutt Strut because you can bring your dog with you.
Cool.
Again, if you are listening, we are sponsoring this pup.
I'm listening.
If you are interested in adopting a pet or know somebody who is, please give us a call, 346-704-1806, or shoot us a text message, and we will make sure that you are able to get Bindi, who is an amazing pup so far. It's fun having him in studio. I almost just want to be like, Gardy, you're paying for this for me?
I'll do that. Yeah.
She
I'll
likes
pay for
you.
I know, and so I just don't know if I could take care of him.
One good way to
First
find
of
out
all, it's a
is
girl.
there you go. You can
Oh, sorry.
foster. One way to find out if you're equipped for taking care of a dog is to sign up to be a foster, because you can hold on to the dog until they find a home. And then if it turns out that that was just too much work and you're not ready, somebody else is adopting them. So no harm, no foul. But if it works out, you can foster fail, which means you get to keep them. Or after your foster gets adopted, you can pick another shelter pup and foster another or adopt one. That's why I always tell people, if you don't think you're ready yet, fostering's the way to go because it's a trial run.
Yeah.
And it gets them out of the shelter to get them some much needed attention and time out of a kennel. And sometimes, you bring your foster out and about in public and it gets them adopted.
Somebody else. will
Or
be
you
like,
could
"Oh,
bring
I love
them
your
on the
dog."
radio and be like, hey, this is who I'm fostering this week.
You know, like Bindi.
But that is an easy way to find out whether or not you're
I
ready.
just don't have a cage. I would feel bad because when I'm at work, he would just be in this cage.
First of all,
They can be in a kennel while you're at work. If you think
Bindi's a
about it,
girl.
they're... Oh, here she goes up on the desk. Really, Ben?
Yeah, thanks.
She says, I want to be able...
As long
Don't
as
step
that-
on the equipment, Bindi.
It's
Okay,
not
I'm
on the
gonna come get her.
keyboard.
I'm going to come get her.
Bindi.
This is
She's
funny.
radio booth trained. As you can see, you're like Bindi.
Come here, Ben.
Aw. She's like, but I just want to be on there.
On the ground, shit.
I just want to be on the radio. Literally on top of the radio.
Come in the chair, not the desk.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Black and white. So
She's a
my
good kid.
puppy growing up, I had a dog named Snoopy. He was a boy and he was black and white, and that's why, because I was, peanuts and all that.
Mm-hmm. I've had a
Thinking
little
about
bit
it.
of everything. I don't even know how many dogs I've had.
Fostering, possibly. I don't know. About
Is there
Fostering
any
is the way to
fostering
go. No, fostering is totally free. When you foster for the shelter, you provide food. They take care and make sure the dogs had their vaccinations before they come to you. It's super easy. You just hold on to them. You
Is there
feed
a
'em-
length of time that you commit to at least, or
No, you don't have to commit to a minimum. They prefer if they send a foster to you that you foster the dog until they're adopted at most shelters.
right?
But some are just cool with them getting out. Like I know people who have fostered over the weekend just to get the dog out for a break.
Yeah.
So that would just kind of be between you and the shelter. If you just want to temp foster for a couple of weeks, and especially if you're the kind of person who's out in public a lot and would be comfortable taking the dog out with you,
Mhm.
that's going to help get them adopted.
Okay.
Or if you're letting people know on social media, and you post a lot of pics and things like that, it's going to help the dog get adopted. So your foster's not going to be with you as long because you're
Okay.
helping to market them
Well, I'm gonna take
and find them a home.
right
Please
now.
don't jump on the desk again,
Bindi.
Bindi. So
Bindi,
I
come
know
here.
people who have
Come here,
fostered
Bindi.
for a weekend. I know people who have fostered for a year. It just kind of depends on what you're comfortable with. Where's she going? You getting tangled? Okay.
Bindi.
So if you're just not sure that you're ready for a dog, that's what I always suggest, because it's a good way to find out. And it's a good way to learn their personality, to find out if that's the dog that's going to be a good fit for you. You could foster a dog that's super mellow and you wanted somebody more active, or the other way around. You need a chill dog because you like Netflix more than you like long walks in the park.
Right.
And so if you go home with a bouncy little puppy, that might not work out. But shelters also have seniors that are good for the laid back crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Where you going, kiddo? Come here. Just making sure she's not eating anything. She's being really good.
She is.
You are. You're a good girl. I don't have any more snacks. You ate them all. But we have a ton of adoption events coming up. We will, October through January, the second Sunday every month, we will be at the Arms Room in Dickinson
Okay.
doing an adoption event from noon to 5, the Muttmush Bash. We have vendors. We have shelters and rescue pups. Then we have 9 different dates coming up at the Pearland Town Center starting in October on the 21st. I believe we're there the 21st, the 28th, November 4th, 17th, 18th, December 15th is the 5K, and then we're there the 22nd and 23rd.
We're gonna have to. That's a lot of dates. And
That's a lot of dates.
But
I'll
we'd
tag
love to try and get out to a couple of those.
That would be
if we
great.
That's how we met.
Yeah, I was at the Birthday Joy program's gumbo cook-off, and we were there promoting our 5K and talking to people about animal rescue, and I sponsored their doggy costume contest, the cute dog contest. It was super awesome. We had some really cute dogs.
I was
And
out
that's
there
where
to
we met.
pet the lemurs.
Yes, Jim Jungle was there. I have some really awesome lemur selfies. For those who use lip sense, it is lemur proof. He tried to lick and chew my lipstick off of my lips, and it did not come off.
Aw.
So if you make out with lemurs, then you're good to go.
Kurt's like needs to step his game up.
It was
To get the lip
Wow.
sense.
Yeah, he jumped up on my shoulder and started making little noises at me and eating my lips. And I was like, okay, he wasn't biting. He was just nibbling. But
Yeah.
Kelly's like, I'm sorry. He likes makeup.
He's good.
He'll like bite usually my mustache or my beard.
He was super sweet.
And so I ran into her.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the person I'm dating was like, "Oh, you should get another animal." And I was like, "Nah, not yet."
Dogs are good for you.
Wow.
And so I was like, "Oh, well, let's go talk to them."
I didn't have any dogs with me. I figured since I was judging the contest, I didn't need to bring dogs because then I might be tempted to enter and then I would not be an unbiased judge.
Yeah.
I
That
always
would.
have the cutest puppies with me.
True. Yeah. Mine's the cutest. That's the way it is.
Might not be my dog, but it's still the cutest. Oh, you're pretty cute. So we do a lot of adoption events. When we host an event, we always invite other shelters and rescues to come out because I don't care if you adopt one of my dogs as long as you adopt somebody's dog.
Right.
Any dog you take home from a shelter or rescue opens up a spot for another dog in need.
Mm-hmm.
So I will, if I don't have a dog that you're looking for, I will help you find the one you need. I will search.
Where did your passion for this and like love of animals come from? Have you always had it?
We've always had dogs. My parents have always been the type that if there's a dog on the side of the road, they stop, scoop them up, we bring them home,
Yeah.
get them healthy, find a home. And we moved out to Alvin in the early 90s, and it's an area where people dump dogs a lot, and we just started taking them in, and it eventually turned into a nonprofit. We lost our lab that we'd had for 15 years, and we went looking at the local rescues to find a dog for my dad because he was bummed that he didn't have his Wookiee anymore. And we named him Wookiee because he always made Wookiee noises. So we were trying to find him a new dog to hang out with, and we
Easy,
ended
Kurt.
up adopting one. And that
Kurt's
ended
really
up.
trying to get this in the shot real quick. He's so
Volunteering.
important. He's like going to tear the studio down.
Oh, she loves you. She says, "Take me home. I'll nibble your ears." So we went from adopting 2 dogs from that rescue to volunteering with them on the weekends. My son and I were cleaning out the cat cages at PetSmart
Mhm.
and adopting out dogs on the weekends, and then we ended up opening our own rescue. And now I clean up
Cool.
dog poo all
Try and
day.
get some photos so we can post some later.
Yeah.
So we can hopefully get Bindi adopted today. We are trying to get find Bindi a forever home. So if you're watching and you would love to have Bindi be yours, we'll cover the cost to make sure that she ends up
Hi, baby.
with you. She's a very friendly puppy.
She's a big, vicious bitty.
That's from, can you get that, Kurt? Just those gift cards to Skipper's Creek.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Joanne.
Bindi, come here, baby.
Thank you, Bindi, for not
Come here,
leaving.
Go leave.
Just grab the envelope, Kurt.
Stay with me. You can sit in the big chair. Go ahead.
So,
I was protecting. I wasn't gonna let her go.
yeah.
She's nosy.
How important is it to you that somebody adopts opposed to other options that are available?
It is so extremely important. The homeless pet crisis in Texas is insane, specifically in the Houston area. I literally wake up to no less than 50 messages every morning from people trying to get me to take dogs that they've either found on the street or dogs that they no longer want,
Yeah.
or begging me. I mean, hundreds, if not thousands of dogs. I don't even know the statistics. I stopped checking them because it was too depressing.
Yeah.
Thousands of dogs are put down in this state every day. It's ridiculous. There's over 1 million strays in Houston, Harris County alone, in the city of Houston. And some of the cruelty cases we see are just ridiculous. My friend Laura recently helped rescue a dog off the streets that went to a local rescue, Houston K911. He's gotten national media attention. He had an embedded shoelace that made his head swell up to like 5 times its normal size. He didn't even look like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost killed him. He'd been shot 25 times. He had pellets all in his body,
Just
broken bones.
from cruel, like people just
Yeah,
being
he had
ugly
been dumped out on the streets when he was a puppy with a shoelace around his neck, and as he grew, it didn't,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
almost killed him. And so thankfully, he's with a wonderful rescue. He's had surgery. He's getting fixed up. He has a long road to recovery. His name is Gus. They have a page for him, Gus's Journey, and they've gotten donations to take care of him. He's at A&M. They actually have a vet tech that works there that's been fostering him so he can go to the clinic every day because he needs such extensive care, bandage changes, and things like that. But that one has gotten a lot of attention. There are thousands more
Yeah,
just
that's
like
just one
him.
story. Yeah.
Laura probably found 7 more dogs that were injured and in desperate need in that same 2-block radius of where Gus was found within
Yeah.
the week of finding him. So it is so important because the people that are breeding these dogs, they aren't taking care of them. They're ending up at shelters when they don't get sold. Puppy mills, the conditions that are allowed for puppy mills and the ones that fly under the radar illegally, it's insanity. The things that dogs go through in our state, it's all just for profit.
Yeah.
So, and I don't understand why anybody would ever go and spend $2,000-$3,000 to buy a dog when for under $200 you can go to a shelter and get one that's completely vetted, healthy, ready to go, and you're saving a life. I mean, why would you not?
Mhm.
It's a lot better that way. It teaches your kids that they need to help out and not be worried. I mean, you can go and get a little, aesthetically pleasing little Yorkie or something, and people think you can't find those purebred dogs in the shelters, and you can. Our veterinarian has a rescue, and she just rescued 6 little Yorkies that somebody would typically pay $2,000 to $3,000 for, and she found them and
Yeah.
vetted them, and they were in sad shape. They were being used for breeding and not taken care of.
Yeah.
So it's a lot better to adopt.
My sister, she has a dog, and then there was another dog that just showed up, and it looks like a German Shepherd, like pure German Shepherd. But I mean, obviously, there's no way for them to know. So she posted, made flyers, posted on social media, being like, "Hey, is anybody missing their dog? Because this is a beautiful dog, and she wanted to make sure this is a family's dog. Like, hey, let's get them back." And so she was looking out for I don't know how long, a long time, and then finally she was just like, "Well."
A lot of times
my
you
dog now.
think you found somebody's family dog and it's really just one a backyard breeder dumped off because they didn't have a use for them anymore.
Yeah.
Always have them
He wasn't
scanned.
little. He was big, but he has paws, and
Yeah.
he's a big dog.
Always take them to a vet or a shelter somewhere to get them scanned for microchip
Yeah, he didn't have
and
one.
try to find posting on social media. There's tons of lost pet pages where you can make a flyer and post when you find a dog. Obviously make an effort to find the original owner,
Yes.
but you'd be surprised how many times they're just dumped.
Yeah.
People think purebred dogs don't get dumped or puppies, things like they do just as much as the mutts do. It's insane. We had a cruelty case 3 years ago where we took in 19 labs from a cruelty seizure. It was a lady that was supposed to be training them to be diabetic alert dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up with 19 AKC registered British labs that were high dollar dogs that had to find homes.
Wow.
So it happens. Rescues get them all the time.
Yeah.
But the mutts are pretty awesome too.
Mhm.
You don't need a pedigree or a purebred dog to find an awesome dog.
Yeah. That's what my childhood dogs were. They were like, what kind of dog is it? He was half beagle, half I don't know what, so he was mutt.
The mutts are healthier.
Yeah.
The inbreeding that happens for purebred
To keep them
dogs
that-
causes genetic problems because there's so many people that don't do it properly. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, there are people who take care to breed healthier dogs. I'm not for breeding in any way, shape, or form, but there are people who at least attempt to do it the right way.
Right.
But mutts are healthier because they're not inbred.
Well,
So
I've seen pictures like, oh, this is the breed in 1920,
Yeah.
and this is what the breed looks like today. And whenever there's those
Mhm.
characteristics and the genetic stuff that happens,
Bulldogs
it's
are
not
now
normal.
basically mutants that can barely survive on their own because breeders have done horrible things to that breed. They're not healthy anymore. They can't give birth naturally in most cases. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's nuts.
So we're talking to Mutt Mesh Animal Rescue
You're
today.
healthy, aren't you?
We have Deanna and we have Bindi in studio. So Bindi is a girl. She is probably about less than a year, and
Right
she
up.
is available to
She's
be adopted.
available for adoption. She currently lives at the Alvin Animal Adoption Center in Alvin. She is awesome. I love picking up dogs from Alvin to take them to events because they're never sad when I have to bring them back.
That's a good sign.
The staff there is amazing, and I always know they spend a lot of time with them, so I get good info. I know if they're good with other dogs.
Yeah.
I know if they like kids. Autumn's daughter Auburn is always there to help out with the dogs, so they're all usually very used to being around children, which helps because we have kids volunteering with our rescue often. So it's nice to know the dog's going to be chill around kids before I pick them up. You are posing so well. Don't climb on the desk. But they never get sad about going back. They're always excited to see
sounds good.
their mama. They love Autumn. Huh.
So if
See,
somebody is wanting to adopt Bindi today, KHEA Radio, we're going to cover that cost and make sure that you get a beautiful puppy today. So we're going to be posting some pictures later. Feel free to share this video out and look for that post that we're going to be sharing that you can help us find Bindi a home today. I think that'd be a great story.
That would be pretty awesome.
Make it happen. Hey, Miss Joanne, did you give her the names of the Skipper's Greeks winners?
Yes. It was Deanna.
Yes, I
Ironic.
remember. It's just one, right?
Just one.
Okay.
I
We should we see her all the time. Does she know who it was?
No.
Okay.
I'll pull her
I saw her
up.
at church last night. So, what are y'all thinking? Who has pets? That's one thing that I find interesting. What's the name of your cat, Kurt?
Pip.
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 And where'd you find that name?
Because I am a PIMP.
Really?
And so I took out the M and put a PIP in.
Is that really what you're?
No, it's not. I was scrolling
thank
through
God.
cat names and I saw Pip and I'm like, that works.
I wonder where they got Bindi from.
They name a lot of dogs and a lot of cats. And Autumn's daughter Auburn helps with the naming process.
Mm-hmm.
They get some pretty cute names because she's 9.
Yeah.
So she comes up with some awesome names.
The creative juices are full.
She's fabulous at it. Like the names that they come up with, I'm like, oh, I'm stealing that one. Good job.
It's a great pet name.
She cracks me up. I go up there, and as soon as I walk through the door, she's like, okay, come on, let's go play with my cats. Because she knows I'm allergic to cats, so I can't have them anymore. Well, I'm not horribly allergic. I can play with them at the shelter.
Yeah.
But I had them for 20 years, and after I had my son, I became allergic. So now I can't own cats. They can't sleep in my bed. So she knows I'm always looking for a kitty fix. So she takes me in there and introduces me to all the kitties. And we always do a Facebook Live to tell everybody who's at the shelter.
Yeah.
And that little girl knows every animal in that shelter by name and can tell you all about them. And she is fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
And I bring my kiddo up there. It's hilarious. He's so used to hanging out at the shelters. When people walk through the door, he's just like, hi, I'm Joey.
Welcome.
Are you here to
Yeah.
adopt? Are you looking for a dog or a cat? I've been helping someone fill out paperwork to finalize an adoption before, and he has met someone at the door and had them in and out and ready to adopt and sign the paperwork before I was done. I'm like, what did you do? He's like, they're taking home 2 kittens, Mom. I'm like, seriously? They just got here 5 minutes ago. He's like, yeah, I helped them.
That's cool.
Good job, kid. He was
Yeah.
4. He's pretty good at this.
Mm-hmm.
It's helpful, huh? Yeah. You're being very good.
That's something he'll probably learn to do and appreciate and find a passion and a cause for the rest
He's
of his
not
life.
shy. You know,
Yeah.
he's homeschooled. So people are always like, aren't you worried about socialization? I'm like, have you met my kid? No, not even a little.
Mhm.
He's not shy at all. He'll talk to anybody and try and talk you into taking home a dog. Huh? Yeah. What do you want
Can you
to
talk a little bit more about your personal pets?
My personal pets are a handful. We have we have a lot of dogs. All of them have either come from the streets or from a shelter. I currently have 2 senior Chihuahua ladies named Chiquita that live in my bedroom because we, on a whim, decided to pull some. We usually pull larger dogs. We take the dogs off the youth list, and we were working with Bay City 3 years ago, and they just had an inordinate amount of Chihuahuas come through the door. And nowhere for them to go. And there were these 2 scared little old ladies, and my son took pity on them and begged me to take them home. And we also pulled a couple mamas and puppies. So for about 2 months, I had 8 of them living upstairs. We found the rest of them homes really quickly because 8 dogs is a lot to have when you also have the others. And we just couldn't let these 2 go. They're too sweet. And I told him, I said, well, they already know their names. They're 8 and they're both named the same. That's okay. We'll call this one Chiquita and we'll call this one Chiquita 2.0. So we now, even though we are big dog people, we have 2 tiny little old ladies that snuggle in the bed with us every night and are completely spoiled rotten. They are hilarious. I never thought I would be a little dog person. Like Bindi is small for me. Usually all of my dogs are in the 100-pound range.
Yeah.
So we have personally everything from a 7.5-pound Chihuahua all the way up to a 150-pound Great Pyrenees. Sam was an abuse case that we took from Galveston County right when we first got started. We actually started fostering him for another rescue. And then when we started our own, we told him we wanted to keep him and we ended up adopting him. They found him with barbed wire around his leg and he was going to be euthanized because he was very, very aggressive to everybody at the shelter. My mom went in and was like, nope, he's mine.
Yeah.
So
we have Bindi in studio. Bindi is a puppy who is a little less than 1. She's a very pretty curious puppy just hanging out in the studio. We're going to be posting some pictures later as well. So if you are interested in adopting Bindi, we would make sure we'd cover those costs for you today. So reach out to us. You can send us a text 346-704-1806 or just comment on here, tag somebody, or share this video out because we want to see if we can find Bindi a home today.
You're being so good. Girl.
So you mentioned like old ladies, I guess like 8 years old for the Chihuahuas. Is that the oldest pets that you have there?
Well, they're 11 now. We also have 4 seniors. And the girls are actually available for adoption. We have Maddie and Katie. They are lab mixes. We took in Maddie and Katie and their brothers, Lefty and Shorty, 3.5 years ago. They came from the Bay City impound. Their dad, who had had them since they were puppies, went into hospice care. And his loving family took his 4 dogs and dumped them at a high kill shelter. Because Matagorda County, the Bay City shelter, they're not really a shelter. They're just an impound, but for the county. They don't have a lot of space. They work really hard to get as many of them out as they can. They really do. They're amazing. But they are limited on their space and they take for a whole county. So there's really not a lot of time.
Yeah.
But we had them and they were at risk. And so we pulled them. We had somebody who said he wanted to adopt all 4 and then he disappeared once they were in boarding. So they ended up at our house and 3.5 years later, they're still there. The sisters are bonded. They need to be adopted together. And I would say now, how old are they? They said they were 10 when we got them, but we're thinking they're possibly a little bit older. They're somewhere in the 13 to 15 range, but they don't act like it. Yeah. They act like young little puppies. They are hilarious. They love hot dogs. They love to go for walks. They love belly rubs. They're super friendly. They love other dogs, but they're just fluffy little love mutts. Yeah. And they love everybody. They get really excited when I take them to PetSmart because they get toys and attention. And then we have their brothers, but their brothers are probably going to be with us. One of them occasionally has seizures because when we got them, they were too old to go through the hardcore heartworm treatment. We had to do slow kill, and his heartworms are kind of advanced, so we're still treating. He's doing better. He just has some side effects from it.
Yeah.
But he's a really good boy, but he currently has another dog that lives with us. It's dog aggressive to everybody but him, so they hang out. We'll probably have those 2 for the rest of their lives, but the girls are adoptable.
Cool.
They're very friendly, very sweet. So we take in everything from tiny little newborn puppies all the way up to seniors. We don't discriminate.
Yeah.
But normally they are the dogs at the shelter who are at risk if they end up at our house.
Mm-hmm.
So they take a little more time to get healthy or to get socialized so that they're ready for adoption. We don't do a lot of quick turnarounds unless we end up with a litter of puppies that's easy to adopt out because they don't have any health problems.
Yeah.
But right now we're down to our long stays. We have Haley, who has been with us for 3 years. Nothing wrong with her. She's just very hyper. She's a pity mix, and she's just, average black dog, so she doesn't get a lot of views. But she's really awesome, really sweet, and she likes to play. And she's great with my kiddo. She's super friendly. She's kennel trained. She's just very hyper. Did you just try and convince her
Wow.
you threw a ball? Oh, that's mean. You better give her a doorstop. She's looking for it.
Growing up, we had those mutts that we had talked about. But one of them lived to be about 20 years old, and we had them.
We've
for a long
had that.
time, yeah.
We had sisters that when I was in high school, we picked them up off the side of the freeway on the way to go visit a relative, and they were maybe 3 months old.
Mm-hmm.
They were sisters. One lived to be 20 and one lived to be 21.
Oh.
So they can live a long time. That's why I'm always surprised when people dump their 8 or 10-year-old dogs off at the shelter like they aren't still healthy and okay.
Yeah. Let's go on after this, and we're gonna have to end it a little bit early just because of our power stuff going on.
He's still looking for that ball.
I didn't do anything.
Now you're going to have to take her home because you teased her. You owe her a tennis ball.
That is true.
Where's the
Foster.
It's right here.
He's like,
You're going to have to throw the doorstop. Otherwise, she's going to go find the taco pinata.
not the taco pinata.
Is it not as much fun if she didn't pick it up herself? Oh, no, there she goes.
Is
So
she
we
gonna bring it
fetch.
back?
We fetch. Look at her go.
I know that's what my dog would do. He would throw it and he would go grab it, like run to it, and then just be like, "Thanks."
He's chewing on.
Mine does.
Is that good?
If I was smart, I would remember to plug the 5K one more time. Because I need to check our page. Because the link is kind of long and annoying. So I think I
Yeah.
just need to direct people to our page.
Bring it here.
Cool.
Good. Good. No. Bring it here.
Oh, good. It is pinned to the top. The Facebook event and the link to sign up are pinned to the top of our Facebook page. I remembered to do that. Yay. It's been a long week. She said, no, it's mine now. You gave it to me.
I'm gonna get you.
Oh, am I going to save you?
No one can save you.
Oh, look at her running. Have you seen that video of the dog who stole his owner's GoPro and ran around the yard with it as the other dog? That's what this reminded me of. He's
That's
taking it.
funny.
She's like, no, it's mine. You got her all excited. She's got the zoomies now. She's going to play keep away.
That dog is not going to listen to you.
She's hilarious.
I can't get it back.
Ben. Well, the good news is she's not chewing on it.
He's just playing.
Cindy.
Where are you going?
I don't know who's having more fun.
I'm going to take.
You're Kurt or the dog?
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take a video. See if I can get her running.
If you're watching, what kind of pets do you have? Do you have pets? Do you have room for a pet? We want to know. We want to know. We learned a lot about people's pets. I think the most impressive, at least on our stream, was Angie, who said she has like 20 chickens and 2 dogs, and what was the other one? Like some horses or something.
Angie's house sounds a lot like our house.
If anybody has any room and you want to adopt a duck, that is a possibility. We can make it happen today. Let's get you a duck. Did you say there's a... Here's... Ready? Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Right now it is 10:50 in the morning. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Kurt.
We got Bindi in studio. We have Deanna in studio. from Mutt Mesh Animal Rescue. Deanna, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. And Bindi. She's
Yes.
having a ball.
Yeah, Bindi is literally having a ball or a doorstop. I'm not really sure. She thinks Kurt's about to break and fall out of his chair as he is playing with this dog.
It's so much fun having
It
a
is.
dog in studio.
Yes, we need a dog every day,
I
maybe.
can make that happen.
A dog a day.
Dog a day.
I will bring you one every day.
So, Deanna, can you kind of tell people where they can find out more information about you and maybe some events coming up?
We are all over Facebook. The best way to find out information on us is to look us up on Facebook at Mutt Mesh Animal Rescue. We have a link pinned to the top of our page for our 5K that's coming up. If you are not ready to adopt a dog or foster, you can come out and volunteer at the event, or you can come out and walk in the 5K and help us raise funds. We are actually trying to raise funds to buy an RV to turn it into a transport vehicle because we work with a lot of out-of-state rescues. And there's just a need for more people to transport because there's so many great rescues out of state and so many dogs here that need help. So, oh no, she ate it.
Okay, so
Well, we gave
Bindi,
it to her.
Kurt, look at the floor. Can you grab that?
Yeah, pick that up.
Bindi likes to play with toys. She likes
She
to
needs chew toys.
She likes to get a little bit of running around, and she's a beautiful dog. Bindi is awesome in studio with us today. We're going to be posting some pictures of Bindi later. If you would like to adopt Bindi, let us know, and we'll cover the cost for you to make sure that gets done today. She's located,
At the Alvin Animal Adoption Center.
yeah, but we can get her maybe even delivered. I don't know. We'll work
I
it
think
out.
you have to go there to fill out the paperwork, but I may be able to go get it and bring her to meet you. If it's the right
If we
home,
need
I will
that.
do that.
All right, right now it's 10:52. Thank you, Deanna, for coming and hanging out with
Thanks
us.
for having us.
We're going to be ending the show a little bit early today because we had some issues over the weekend where our power transformer and stuff got struck by lightning, but they're shutting down the electricity today at 11 o'clock. And we want to make sure we're off the air in case they do it a little bit early. You never know. What do we have going on tomorrow? Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Tomorrow is Tuesday. We have Dr. Aaron Chapa in studio for Chapa Hour. We missed him last Tuesday because he was
Chapa
on
Talk.
a cruise.
Yeah, didn't even take us with them.
Didn't even take us with him. And so he'll be in studio. And then we also have Wiley's Street Tacos in studio, a
Yes.
food truck for Taco Tuesday tomorrow. So we're really excited for that.
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining us today. It's 10:53. This has been Kickstart. We'll see you tomorrow morning. It's KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is Building 429. We'll see you tomorrow morning around 8:30.
Sorry.
All right, bye, guys.
As I tell her stop. She's trying to find the doorstop.
See you on Facebook.
Trash can.
Aw.
Bye,
That's funny.
YouTube.
Bye.